Everything's situated, then we'll be good to go. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. We're also doing another game at the same exact time. We're doing a softball game that starts at 4:30 Eastern time. So give me a second here as I load this up. So it's going to take a bit just to get everything situated. So give me one quick second to get everything in there. So apologies about the late start time. The UFL game literally just ended. It was an instant classic. Michigan winning 25-24 in the final play of the game with no time left. An absolute thriller. So just give me a second to get situated, and I'll be good to go with the stream. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this one, for this You Make the Call. You guys decided to do this game, and we are doing this game, so appreciate all you guys for that. Again, if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. We're going to be doing this game in just a little bit, so just let me get everything situated, and then we'll be good to go. So let me close poll 77% Ryan with the Yankees. Softball game starts at 1:30 my time, so 4:30 Eastern time. 4:30 Eastern. Another UFL game today? Nope, no more UFL games today. There are 2 tomorrow. We're doing both of them tomorrow. We're doing both tomorrow. So give me a second just to load everything up. Then we'll be good to go. Again, apologies about the late start. Did not expect that game to run that long. Not expect that game to be that good. Well, not that good, but to go to the final play. Then we're going to have a chance for a Heidi. But we were not. So that game was incredible. All right. So let me just get everything loaded in. Give me one quick second, guys. So we're going to start this. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this stream. Apologies about the late start time for this. Out of my control in terms of the... that. So give me about 2 more minutes and we should be good to start this next stream. It's gonna take a little bit. So give me a second here. I'm not gonna do the things for that, but I will do first base, second base, third base, obviously. So give me a second here. Reload this up, copy, paste that. This one we move over. Give me a second. Okay, that works. Okay, just have to make sure all the assets load properly. Give me one quick second, guys. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. So that's good. This one will move over. Oh, crap, not that. Sorry about that. Hang on. Sure, Belichick. Who's definitely more excited to witness? I would say Belichick's. Just because I never thought I'd see the day. Shooter, I'm not even sure it's a downfall. He's starting at the bottom. Yep, they're just here. Is he a bluff on his team made the championship? Yep. Okay, so that should work. Give me a second here. So that should be good. Let me get... I'll do a little bit differently for softball, but I will get the count in. Mets come 7 o'clock Eastern. Well, that'll be a fun game. That'll be a fun game. Can't do it because I'll be going to the D-backs game. Give me one quick second here, guys. Apologies about this. Let me just get this loaded up. Will I stream them? I would, yeah, for 100. As long as it won't get kicked off the platform. I can't show it, but I would watch it. $100, $100. D-backs game is at 8:10 Eastern time. That's 8:10 Eastern time. How many backs games going to? This year, probably like 45. 40, 45. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Give me one quick second here. Sorry about this delay. I'll be good to go. So we're doing this game at the same time. Which I was not expecting to do, but Keller came in with $100 again. $100 you can do any game you want. I think it's been alright this year. It's been alright this year. A's have been alright. So give me one quick second here, and then I will load everything up that I need to do. And we will have some fun here. Why not stream watch for $100? I don't think there's anything. Like, I can't show it, but, like, I don't think, unless it's, like, illegal activity. Like, heinous stuff. Other than that, like, no, I would show, if I would show anything. We'll do triple game for 100? Why not? Yeah, it'd be a lot, but I would do triple for 100. Who's better than listening to the Ace Play call on ABC. Appreciate you. Haven't even started calling this game yet. Haven't even started calling this one yet. Gotta get everything situated. All right. We finally have the scoreboard up. There we go. And with that in mind, let's get this stream underway. All right. Let me get this loaded up, and we'll get everything going. Pitch clock, I'm not sure with softball. I actually don't know. All right. We're through 1 in the Yankees-A's game. We were through 1. All right. There we go. 1-0 the count, and we are officially here. So give me a second here, guys, and we will load this thing up. BCLA, well, that's illegal. That's illegal. Two on the count. All right, let's get this. Let's get this in. For the A's, next man up is Andujar. All right, perfect. Yeah, no, I changed it. Yeah, you can't hear it anymore. Can't hear it anymore. Fouled off 2-1. Get your starting lineups for both these teams while we have this moment here. 2 on the count. Sears on the bump here for the A's. So starting lineup for the Yanks. Goldschmidt, Grisham, Judge. They went down 1-2-3. Bellinger, Volpe, Wells, Dominguez, Reyes, and Peraza for the Yanks. 4 through 9. Wilson, Rooker, Soderstrom. Langler, Zandujar, Butler, Urias, Kurtz, and Pareda for the A's. And my TV's Knicks game, and obviously I'm going to have the Big Sky on there as well. But it's just one TV right now. Yep, top 2, yep. Yep, gotta change that. 2-2 the count. Fly ball, Bellinger into deep center field, backing up on the track and leaping to make the grab. Didn't get the best jump on it, was Butler. But he does make the grab for the first out. He does make the grab for the first out. I just realized I don't have outs for this. So give me one quick second. That works. All right. That works. I'll change the emojis too for Idaho State. Fun fact, use for softball. Nice. First pitch to Volpe. Outside for ball 1-0. So I was trying to get everything situated here really quickly, so apologies about that. Yeah, a bit of a chaotic start time. Padres with the playoffs? I don't think so. I think Padres make it. That one outside. Misses low, 2-0. Just trying to get a box score, so let's get some sidearm up for the... Here we go. For the softball game, it's going to start in 5 minutes. That went in there for a called strike, 2-1. His arm's not updating just yet. So give me a second there. I would do it, yeah, I would do that. 2-1, outside, on the curve, 3-1. All right, let me just get everything loaded up again. Apologies about this, guys. First game of the series, Yankees won 10-2. That one, well, he thought it was outside, but it was not. D-backs the one, yeah, D-backs miss. I think D-backs miss. I think the bullpen is what's going to kill him in the end, and Torey Lavello, his magic is what's going to kill it, I think. And that one's outside, so that time won't be able to take his base, and Yanks have a man on with 1 out. That will send Wells up to bat. Give me one quick second here. Let me just load this up. Michael K? I don't know. I don't know if Michael K's there today. First pitch, that hits him. Wells, a painful way to get on board, but the Yanks have 2-1 with just 1 out. No, it's not easy to say, but based on the way I've seen, it's the truth. And that will send Urias up to bat for the Yankees. One quick second. A quarter of a bird with one cell touch. Jeez. That is an interesting little prize for the cat. You look what I did? Yeah, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Don't even want to be bringing that stuff back. Don't know what that's got. First pitch outside. Sears has allowed the last two runners to get on board. Let's go on, Chef. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate it too. And if you are a fan of either one of these teams, you can use emojis in the chat. We have the emojis for the Yankees and the A's. So keep that in mind. Dominguez coming up here. Just get everything loaded up and then we'll be good to go. Again, apologies about the late start time. If you're just joining us, didn't do the first inning because the UFL game ran long. In the dirt, 2-0, and we're going to have a mound visit here as Sears started to lose some control. A's like the playoffs World Series, will they play the games at the real stadium? I'm not sure where they would play them. I'm not sure where. Can you force him to play somewhere else if they have lights? I don't know if you can force him to play somewhere else. It's not like it's a Wrigley situation where they didn't have lights. The double game should be starting in just a little bit for a trip to the NCAA tournament. AT&T Park, the Giants would never allow it. The Giants would never allow it. That one lifted into deep left, but back by the track, making the play will be Soderstrom. Runner's going to tag. I don't know why he tagged, but he's out. Why on earth did he tag from second to third on the ball to left field? A dumb base running mistake by the Yankees. I don't know what on earth Volpe was thinking. The fly ball by Dominguez to left field. I don't know what he was thinking, and he's out. So a 9-5 double play, a Dolly Parton double play. We go bottom second, still no score. Man, I get tagging from second to third on a fly ball to center or right, but not to left. Not to left field. Wow. That is a really, really dumb decision. Wait, I saw him start? Okay, wait. I always think him start early. I always think him start early. My apologies. I always think him was supposed to start at 4:30. It actually started, and I always think it's already at 1-0. Wait, what? That was not supposed to happen. I always think it's already at 1-0. The game started 5 minutes early. It just didn't load. Smith with a homer down the line in right field. Send Yee up to bat. Yee hitting .377 this season. Speed tomorrow at 9 a.m. I gotta hear explanation about that. 0-1 the count. That one into right field. That's gonna drop for base hit. So the first two men for Ohio State or Idaho State are on board. Might come back for that was bizarre. Now send Brown up to bat. So Brown coming up. Ava Brown, second leading hitter on the team in terms of average, hitting .383 this year. Leads the team with a 1.44 OPS. Gonna try and bunt her way on board here and picks it up throws for us a 5-3 out. As grunting to Delgado. Runner advances to second. Yes, I do know that, yes. That's one out. How's it going, PFF? Welcome into the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, wait, this out didn't transfer. Give me a second here. Yeah, that's still good. First pitch, strike, 0-1. I still can't believe they sent the runner in that one. Yes, second round of the playoffs, the road team seems to be winning. They do. So that was some Robeson up to bat. Count 0-2 to Andujar. The pitch here in the softball game in there for a called strike. And set down for the second out of the inning. Meanwhile, swing and a miss in the dirt. Andujar goes out. 0-2. The count on the Weber State game. Andujar strikes out. Austin Butler up to bat. Pitch outside. 1-2 in the softball. Home field advantage in sports over 8. I think it depends on the sport. Think about Carr retiring. It sucks about the injuries, but it frees up a lot of money for the Saints. So it's a good thing in the long run for them. The pitcher by Rodon to Butler outside for a ball 1-0. Meanwhile, 1-2 pitch here by Merrill. Popped foul and out of play. So we stay alive at 1-2. The 1-0 to Butler. In there on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Lawrence Butler, 1 for 4 last game. Swings and misses there. 1-2 the count. Butler, the 24-year-old. Not having the best of months this month. Hitting just 188 since the start of May. As that's right to the third baseman. Second out of the inning for Idaho State. Lined right to third. Nice play there by Grundy. The 2-2 inside, full count. With Urias on deck. First pitch swinging here, and that's to be fielded by the left fielder. So, Bingham makes the play in left. Idaho State gets one. McDonald flies out to left. We go bottom first. So, strikeout there. Back-to-back Ks. Butler goes down. His rough month continues. We go bottom first in the Idaho State game. 1-0 after the leadoff home run by Smith that started before the game was even supposed to happen. Urias outside 1-0. If we go undefeated, let's wreck. Yep. White Sox and Pirates going undefeated ever since management changes. Pope being the management change there. Yes, Celtics, if they blow this one, oh my God. Urias watches that one for a strike, 1-1. Still scoreless here in Sacramento. Urias 0 for 2 last game. Rips that one to left field. Foul. Just foul. You want out 3 in a row? Why not? As Hillary Duff says, why not? Urias hits in 3 of his last 5, having said that one of those games was a 3 for 5 outing against the Mariners on 11 innings. And which part is in a weird spot? It is. It is in a weird spot. The 1-2 to Urias. That one into right field, but foul. So we stay alive at 1-2. Oh no, the camera angle was wrong. That's a home run. That's a home run. That's a home run. I thought it was off the wall foul. The camera angle was deceiving. It's tight out and right. That is gone for Urias. That is gone. The camera angle is really tight on that one. 6th home run of the season. The A's up 1-0. Urias a solo shot on 2 strikes with 2 outs. That one just stayed fair. The camera angle was extremely tight on that one. Camera made it seem like it was going foul, but no, that is absolutely fair. It is tight out and right there. Other game in doing who donate? Keller donate a hundo. First pitch swing to Kurtz. 0-1. Has being at home help teams in sports? Helps in a lot of ways. Helps in a lot of ways. You get to stay in your routine. You don't have to travel. You don't get like the time difference. In certain things like baseball, you get a bat last. That helps a lot. Crowd noise for football, getting plays in is easier. Downstairs for ball 1-1. Meanwhile, 0-2 the pitch. Into left, foul for Weber State. For Whalen. Called strike 1-2. Michelle Supple, ESPN Plus. That one chopped to third, or short, I should say. 6-3. Safe. Safe. Beat it out. Wasn't the best of throws. Was a bit of a one-hopper. And Weber State's got the leadoff man on. There we go. The Saints, he could. He could. So Whalen with some nice hitting there, and Smith due up. Right down the middle, Kurtz goes down looking, but the A's do get one that inning. We go top 3. Next have a tailgate. No, Americans tailgate. It's just usually you see for baseball and football. Trying to bunt her way on. Diving. Beautiful play. Dives to make the bunt out. Runner will go back to first. So not the best bunt there by Smith. And a diving play by Miracle. For the first out. Carr is not close to Hall of Fame. How's it going, Dinesh? Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are doing, you're probably pretty good, I'm guessing. Right, outdoor play watch parties. No, that's a thing in America. That's a thing. In their first strike, 0-1. We're doing the Yankees game. Also, someone donated $100. So the rules have someone donates $100. They can pick any game you want me to do. And we are doing Idaho State, Weber State for softball. The 0-1 pitch. That one ripped foul on the third base line. And paper fans. Yeah, that'll make it cool. Like how Marble League have the fans. It really adds a lot to it. It adds a lot. You have the fans out there. Kirk is up to bat here. And Megan Miracle pitching today. 8-1 this season for Idaho State. Using plus. Yep. The 0-2. That one lined foul down the right field line. Due up here for the Yanks. It's Reyes, Peraza, and Goldie. Yeah, both teams have black pants. They do. You know, Carr was good in college. Carr was really good in college. From Starts with Sound recommends me. That's awesome. You got a good friend. You got a really good friend. You would do a lot of games on this channel. That went into right center field. It's going to find the gap. Base hit. Kirk gets on board. Second hit today for Weber State. Runners on the corners here with 1 out. Nice piece of 2-strike hitting. Anything during COVID? I really worked on the channel. I just grinded on the channel. That's what I did. Then I'll send Grundy up to bat. Grundy second on the team this year in batting average, hitting .359. Now back in the A's game, first pitch sweeper in their first strike, 0-1 to Reyes. Mound visit here in the Idaho State game. Welcome to the club. Yeah, we stream every day. We stream every single day on here. We have videos every day. We talk about NFL history, pitch inside, 1-1 the count. We have videos every day on here. Stream every day about the history of the NFL. It's fun. First pitch in the Weber State game after the mound visit. Upstairs for ball, 1-0. Go to Rockies game tonight? Oh boy. My condolences. The 1-1 sweeper in there for a strike. He's got that sweeper going. And Reyes in the 8th spot. Reyes struggling as of late. He's hitting just 150 this season. You know, play back to the pitcher. 1-3 out. Runner is to hold. So 2 on here, but nice play on the ground, on the bunt, right back to the first baseman. Second baseman covers. Runners on second and third. Unable to bring the runner in. That's 2 out. That right there, though, just like baseball. Oh, in that case, you're fine. Man, that ballpark is gorgeous. Be there for Giants Days next Friday night. Awesome. First pitch ripped into left field. That's a base hit for Weber State. They're going to get 2 across. Third hit of the inning. It's a 2-out RBI double. Actually, a triple. Gets into third. Somehow got into third on that one. Brinkshaw. A big knock there, and Weber State up 2-1. Now the 2-2 pitch here by Sears to Reyes. Fouled off. We fight again at 2-2. Reyes no hits this month. It's a man who, over his last 8 games, is just 1 for 9. Who wins? So I have no idea. First pitch, that one into right center, but fielded by the second baseman in the air. The damage is done. Weber State in front. Navarrete making the play. We go top second. Weber State leaves a man on, but they do lead 2-1. At home games, it's a good environment. It's a good environment at home games. I will say Dodger games are insane. As Reyes pops that one foul, and that's going to go into the stand, so we stay alive again at 2-2. Because the Dodgers are the most popular team in Arizona. So it really is weird. It's like a 50-50 split and sold out. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Chicago teams all improving. Now the city has the Pope? Yes. Yes, they will. It's definitely got a lot to do with it. Kearns, Dudley Hogan due up for Idaho State when we get back. The 2-2. That one fell off again. Pitch number 10 of the at-bat coming up. It's a great at-bat here for Reyes. What can Sears do here? Sears so far this season, an ERA sub-3, the former Yankee. Went 6 1/3 last time out against the Marlins in that win. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the sweeper. That time the sweeper gets to him. A 10-pitch at-bat, and the advantage goes to the pitcher for the first out. Last man due up here for the Yanks. It's Peraza. Peraza hitting below the Mendoza line this year. Struggling as of late. Since April 30th, he's just 1 for his last 10. Suns home is like, oh, they're sold out all the time. Suns games are really fun to go to. Obviously, the team stinks, but the in-game environment is second to none in terms of Arizona sports. All right, first pitch here back in the top of the second. We're back underway. 2-1 the score. So it's like an 0-8. We're not good. We're not good. Upstairs, 2-0 the count. Cards is like they're not anything. Like the atmosphere is not great. There's no awareness too for the fans. 1-1 the count. Meanwhile, in the Idaho State game, 2-0 the count to Peraza. You know, the atmosphere for Cardinals games is not anything special. Problem is also with the Cardinals, there's no like fan etiquette. Like fans just like walk up and down the aisle at random times. Like I've never seen anything like it compared to other teams. 2-1 the count in both games. In terms of the Arizona sports team, Suns. Okay, so I would say this. D-backs if they're playing the Dodgers. Suns. D-backs for every other game. Cardinals. Outside 3-1 in both games. Both games have the same exact count. For Idaho State due up here, it's Kearns, Dudley, Hogan. The 3-1 pitch to Peraza. He's going to rip that one into center field, but making the play out there is Butler for the second out. Jacksonville, no, they know. Jacksonville knows. They have football awareness. And that one, fielded by the center fielder for the first out. Brown. Or excuse me. McMahon. McMahon for the first out. On a liner at the center. Yotes out of the arena. Oh, Yotes. I mean, I never went to the other arena. I mean, Yotes was okay. It wasn't anything special. What's goal excursion for Arizona ASU football win? ASU. Mill Avenue was something special during that. First pitch to Goldie in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Well, first pitch by Merrill. Misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Your Suns and Lakers are divisional. They are. They are. Those games are cool, but it's really like D-backs, Dodgers. It's 50-50 split. Suns, Lakers, it's mainly Suns fans. There are a lot of Lakers fans, but... Down to the dirt, 1-1. Mound visit here. Just trying to get Merrill settled in after that pitch. And Merrill has not the best of seasons this year. A 6.95 ERA. Sweeper in there for a strike, 1-2. She's been tasked here with trying to get Weber State with a losing record to the NCAA tournament. Chiefs home game, if Arrowhead was sold out with 12-year-olds like a chicken jockey. Probably a chicken jockey. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Merrill a solid outing last game. 5 innings against Montana, allowed just 3 hits and 1 earned run. So pitching well over her last 3 outings, but it's only allowed 1 earned run over her last 12 games before this one. Fouled off 2-2. Meanwhile, 1-1 in the Weber State game. Dudley. The pitch, down low, 2-1. It'd be a lot worse in town. It's nothing crazy. Nothing out of the ordinary. That one shot foul by Goldie. We stay alive at 2-2. Yeah, Goldie's on the Yankees. Yep. He did not go back to the Cardinals this year. Cardinals didn't want him. 2-1 pitch. Up the middle. Base hit. So 1 out hit there for Idaho State. They're on board. Dudley gets on. That's then Hogan up to bat with 1 out. Oh, the 2-2 to Goldie. In the dirt, full count. Good job by Goldie laying that one off. I would say beat Big 12 champion Texas Tech. Oh, really? I did not know that. They're better on paper. 1 out here. Hogan up to bat. As Goldie into left field, it's going to drop for a base hit. So on a full count, Goldie gets on board, keeps the line moving for the Yanks. They get their first base runner of the inning. That will send Grisham up to bat with a man on. Will the Rockies ever retire another player jersey? They retire Blackman yet? Did they retire Blackman? Arenado potentially. You could do Arenado. Oh, there might be something going on right now with something going on with Merrill, because I think McCraw's going to come into the game. Merrill might be hurt. Yeah, in women's softball. Yep, because McCraw's going to come in. Grounder by Grisham, easy 4-3 out. They could do Arenado. We go bottom 3, Yanks leave a man on, and that means Judge is going to come up with a bases empty. Exactly what one if you're the A's. We go bottom 3, 1-0. Rockies, you feel like a rival? No, they don't. Those games are very mellow. Those games are extremely mellow. Card Steelers game's loud? I haven't been to a Card Steelers game, but I would assume, because you have a lot of Pittsburgh fans. Any Steelers game is going to be loud. Yeah, another jersey number for the Rockies. I could see Blackman if they haven't retired him yet, and I could see Arenado. But it's going to take a while. No one right now, I don't think. No one right now. All right, so Callie McCraw, the new pitcher for Weber State. First pitch swinging, 0-1. D-backs probably consider the Rocks' closest rival. I would say yeah. Maybe the Giants. Though everyone hates the Dodgers, but it's really a one-way rivalry there. Merrill pitched a few days ago against Idaho State. Against this very same team. Double play here, 4-6-3. McCraw gets the double play. 3 up, 3 down. Yeah, Giants Padres. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. We go bottom 2. They retire Brian Simber. Oh, slim. Like 0% at this rate. Maybe they retire just so no one has to wear it again. Because it's a cursed number at this point. But McCraw wins 7 innings against Idaho State about 36 hours ago. Went 7 innings. They got the win. She allowed just 3 hits and 2 earned runs. She's coming in now. She has pitched 8 innings this tournament already. Since May 8th. Jags Titans game's louder versus... Oh, they're yes. Every Jaguars game is loud. Rocks, Dodgers, Ravens like Brewers, Cubs. One side does not care at all. Yep. I think Cubs Brewers is getting to the point where maybe both sides are carrying. Like this year, it could be good. Because this year, these two teams are fighting for the Central. First pitch misses downstairs for a ball, 1-0. 9-1-2 hitters due up here for the A's. And if you're wondering why we're doing the Idaho State softball game, keep in mind that any donation of $100, you can pick any game on the docket, and I will do it. So that is the rule. You can hijack a stream, and we did that here. I'm in Arizona. Yes, I live in Phoenix. The 1-1 to Pareda. Fouled off down the right field line. 1-2. Johnny Pareda. Struggling as of late. Hitting just 185 this season. Since April 20th, he's just 1 for his last 13. Was 0 for 3 last game he played on May 7th against the Mariners. Might be the third close route. Right, no, Cardinals are still the biggest. I would say Brewers are probably number 2. I mean, because Pirates and Reds have been so bad for so long. First pitch, 0-1 in that one. As that one grounded to third base, hit for Pareda. He gets on with the leadoff single, just his second hit since April 20th. But he gets on board with the leadoff single. Back to the top of the order for Wilson. I assume that's Gene. Yep. Yep, that's what we're doing this one. Meanwhile, 0-2 count. Oh, no. I thought you said division. Yep. That makes sense, yes. White Sox are bigger. Fly ball into left field for the first out of the inning. I thought you said division. My bad. Yep, you're right on that. You're right. No arguments there. You're right on that one. It's a routine fly ball. Trying to bunt his way on Wilson. It's a well-placed bunt, and he'll be on board with a bunt single. Unable to make the barehanded grab is Peraza. First and second. Still nobody out. Good start to the inning for the A's, and Rooker going to come up. Jags, I think they get a Monday night game. It's going to be one of the doubleheader games. Only QB if they're 40,000 yards in a playoff game. That's impressive. 1-1 the count. Delgado up here. Richardson flew out to left last time. Miracle. The pitch on 1-1. It's a routine pop-up. Play ball out there and calling it off as a shortstop. McDonald for the second out. McMahon up now for Idaho, or for Weber State, I should say. Final hitter in the order. First pitch to Rooker, misses downstairs. He's 0 for 1 today, 1-0. D-backs Dodgers have a peak when LA raided their pool. Oh, I think it peaked in the 4 home run game in the third. Although the last game, this last one was the best game of the season. Legitimately, it sucks that they lost. It really does. Fly ball into deep left field. That's gone. Rooker. 3-run shot. Second home run that Rodon's allowed today. Clears the bases. A's up 4-0. Brent Rooker. That's a base hit for Weber State with 2 out. Brent Rooker, his 10th home run of the season. And the A's take a 4-0 lead. A deep shot. No doubt on that one. Yeah, I saw the ones teams in the pool. Yep. Pure coincidence on that one. A's home run. Still no outs this inning. First pitch fouled off. 0-1 the count in the Weber State game. Meanwhile, 1-0 the count here. Everyone at the pools, they're not supposed to be clean enough. Yep, and this is also not a good place to watch a game. Not a place to watch a game. But yesterday, as much as the game, it sucked to lose, that was the best baseball game I've ever been to in person. That game was ridiculous. If you did not see what happened last night, do yourself a favor, watch the full replay of that game. Watch the full replay. Every inning was just on crack. 0-2, swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down. Good piece of pitching there by Miracle. We go top 3. Still 2-1 in favor of Weber State. The 1-2. Soderstrom. Swing and a miss in the dirt. First out of the inning. Soderstrom chasing a pitch in the dirt. That's out number 1. That will send Shea Langoliers up to bat in the 4th spot. Titans, Browns, good friends with Canada? Yes, very much so. That should be Sunday Night Football. That should open up the season. So Rodon was pitching well before this game. ERA sub 3, allowed no runs last game against the Padres. He's already allowed 2 home runs today. His problem is with keeping the ball in the yard. He's now allowed 8 home runs this season already. 8 home runs and about 50 innings of work. The combined record is 0-7. That's always a good spot to be in. Swing and a miss on the fastball, 1-1. Come on with the tour. Did Alonso get robbed the Silver Slugger MVP in 19? He had a case. He had a very good case for it. Not sure about Rob, but he had a very good case. Had a very good case. He won the Orioles game, if I'm not mistaken. It was a close to make the call. Appreciate you, man. He had a very good case. Don't know about Rob, but he had a very, very good case. Rob, it's got to be the person had no business winning the award. The 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. It's almost like saying it's almost like saying Peyton Manning got robbed of MVP in 2012. Like, no, Adrian Peterson deserved it. I got top 3 in the Idaho State game. Again, McCraw now in for Merrill. I've been dealing with an injury. Got pulled very early on. It's Navarrete, Smith, Yee due up here for Idaho State. It's a foul tip off the catcher's mask, so we stay alive at 2-2. First pitch, 0-1. McCraw pitched 7 great innings against Idaho State last time on Thursday. PCA's finally new comes to live. What took him so long? What took him so long to put him in the leadoff spot? That's insane. More at-bats, more chance to win MVP. 2-2, up the middle, base hit. Third hit for the A's this inning already. Langoliers gets on board. Still just 1 out. Andujar coming up here, the former Yankee. The A's up 4-0. Well, 0-2 the count is... Who? Hall of Famer? Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikes. Oh, you're talking hockey. Oh, you're talking hockey. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We're talking hockey on that one. Grounded for Andujar. That should be an easy double play, but botched by the shortstop. Wow, that should be an easy 6-4-3. They get the out at second. Fielder's choice gets on board. They get the out at second. They'll review this. It looked like he was safe. This could easily be E6. Volpe. Bobble that should be an easy 6-4-3 double play. Let's double check this. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's a Hall of Famer yet. The 1-0 in the dirt, 2-0. Yeah, he's safe, I think. I think he's safe. I think they're going to win this challenge. And that'll go down as an E6. Still just 1 out. The 2-0 pitch to Smith. Had a home run, a leadoff shot to start the game. Outside for ball 3-0, looking to get on board again. And it is safe. E6 is the call. So it should have been a 6-4-3 double play. Instead is E6. 3-0 count. Has he officiated on the state team? I'm not sure if he has. That one way upstairs. 4-pitch walk. Smith gets on board for the second straight plate appearance. Accumulated 5 bases already. Runner on first and just 1 out. Meanwhile, runners on first and second. Butler due up here. Andujar got on board. First pitch to Butler in the dirt, 1-0. Any foreign players still living over 100? I don't think over 100. Marv Levy's 99. He's close, but he's a coach. I think there's someone like 98. That pitch just misses outside. 1-0 the count. As Butler fouls it off, it's 1-1. So we expect anyone else? Nope, just me. I was a little crazy to have to do a video like that. They actually do say 0-1 on that pitch by McCraw. Trying to bunt her way on, but pulls back wisely outside for a ball 1-1. Swing and a miss by Butler, 1-2 on the fastball down the middle. That was some special if Levy turns 100. Please, my opinion on ESPN, they've gotten a lot worse. There's still some stuff on there, but it's not anything special. Their in-game coverage, like their NBA coverage is embarrassing. NBA coverage is embarrassing. The 1-1, that one, in there for strike 2. Nice job there. Nice pitch by McCraw. Got with the off-speed stuff. ESPN, I think the talking heads, it gets a bit insane at times. No one needs to have an opinion on everything. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Butler cannot pull back in time, and that's going to be out number 2. Well, that pitch misses outside. 2-2 the count. Yee up here, 1 for 1. Had a hit back in the first inning. Yeah, Kenneth Pickett's alone. Yeah, like, we don't need people having opinions on every single sport. So, 100 hours in H and Temple. Somehow I doubt it was H, and somehow I think he broke in, probably. That one fouled off, so we stay alive at 2-2. As Urias hit the solo shot in the second, got the scoring started. Mars on first, here, 2 outs. Can he blow this game open? First pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0. A good hot crew, but they bury it so far. Yep. And the NBA coverage, I mean, there's so many commercials. It's just insane. Yeah, Scott Van Pelt's good. The live sports, yeah. There used to be a time where I religiously watched ESPN all day. Now I don't. I don't ever turn it on except if there's a sporting event. So weak router to first. Got to cover the bag in time. Rodon does. Nice grab there by Rodon. Barehanded grab. Wasn't the best throw by Goldie. Makes the barehanded grab. A's get 3 that inning. They leave 2 on. We go top 4. A's looking to win after losing the first game of the series yesterday. Outside for a ball. 3-2. Runner's going to go. She's out. Tries to steal on the 2-2. And that's 2 out. Smith caught stealing. And Gracie Smith that was her first stolen base attempt of the season. It backfires. Stay alive at 3-2. I think I'm going to score for Idaho State, Weber State. Big Sky Softball Championship. Keller donated 100 last stream, and the rule is that if anyone donates 100, you can pick any game you want me to hijack. Major on the Gatorade shower used in Australian basketball 2010. I have no idea what you're talking about. 3-2. That one outside. So back-to-back walks by McGraw. McGraw will be sending Brown up to bat. Brown again hitting 383. This season, but has struggled against Weber State as of late. Last 3 games against Weber State, she's just 1 for 8. 0-1 as that one's fouled off. Sears has some run support here with Judge, Bellinger, Volpe due up the heart of the order. Fly ball into right center field. Backing up at the track. Gone. Aaron Judge does it again. First pitch swinging for Judge. Yanks get a run back. 4-1. Aaron Judge is 13th of the season. The leader in the American League in home runs extends his lead. He's led the league in home runs 3 times. He is in front again, and he will continue his hot streak. Enter this game hitting 396. Leads the American League in home runs, RBI, WAR, batting average, OBP, slugging, OPS, OPS plus, total bases, any stat you want to name, he leads the league. He is a man on a mission. And picking up right where he left off, I'll put it that way. 1-0 the count. Well, 2-1 the count in the Weber State game. Pitch misses outside, 2-0 to Bellinger. Aaron Judge, that shot to right center. His 3rd home run this month. Ready to set a rain delay? It's about time. Spreads took this long. And then for a strike, 2-2 and 2-1 in the A's game. Browns 41 quarterbacks in 26 years. That's not good. That's not good. I feel like that's a recipe for not winning a lot of games. Now, Celtics are up by 29. I swear to God, if they blow this game. Fouled off 2-2. And strike 3. Nice bounce back there by McCraw. After back-to-back walks, gets the strikeout. Idaho State's done nothing offensively since the solo shot to lead off the first. We go bottom 3. As Bellinger fouls it off, we stay alive at 2-2. Idaho State leaves a man on. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for the stream. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. You have $100 or more by any one person. You can hijack any stream. You can do any game you want. Sure, it's going to start every game for the next 15 years. I think so, too. I think the next 25. Why not? That one in between the third baseman and the shortstop, even though the ship was on. Base hit. And Bellinger, nice piece of 2 striking back-to-back hits here for the Yankees. Still nobody out, trying to chip away at this lead. Volpe coming up. Made that bad error at short. Last inning. First pitch. Nice breaking ball in there for a strike on the sweeper. 0-1. Isabet has pulled the Boston New York game. Wow. So I might have placed a big bet on the Celtics coming back from down 2-0. I might have placed a bet on that. The D-backs game on July 17th? I can't read what that calculator says. I don't even play July 17th. Fouled off 0-2 the count. FanDuel still has a plus 3,000 on the Knicks if you want to be crazy. Back on the way, we're safe. First pitch swinging, gets on board. Getting on board there. Smith on the first pitch. Her first hit of the game. Parlay Celtics at 6, parlay Cleveland 7. Nice. Striking out there is Volpe. Parlay yesterday. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I was like, even money odds, I'm taking it. I'm taking it for Celtics. I'm like, they're coming back. They're coming back. Like, they just have to not choke. So after Malvin's a miracle staying out there. Runner on first. Wells up to bat, meanwhile, for the Yanks. Fly ball into left field. That's fair. That's gone. Just foul. Could have been a 2-run shot for Weber State. 0-1 count. Wells watches that one outside for a ball. 1-1. Got hit by a pitch last time. He went up. First time here digging it. Let's go Yankees from Alaska. Appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you. It's a weird one because this one is a double stream because someone donated $100 for me to do the Idaho State Weber State game. It's been a good one so far in softball. That one on the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. Meanwhile, that pitch misses outside 2-1. We stream all the games. We do a lot of baseball on this channel. We're doing Phillies Guards tomorrow. We are doing the 0-2. A fly ball into center field. Should we play ball out there? Making the grab in front of the track. For Idaho State is Brown for the first out. Runners to hold it first. Pressure we care about Mr. Beast? Probably 0. So I'm going to miss 2-2 the count to Wells. But appreciate you, Chris. Yeah, we talk about a lot of stuff here. We're doing a baseball game tomorrow night. We're doing Sunday baseball. We're doing 2 baseball games on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday. We're doing a lot of baseball. We stream a lot of baseball games on this channel, so appreciate you being here. That one, it's a routine fly ball into left for Wells. Should we play ball out there for Soderstrom? Makes the grab. 2 out. Dominguez coming up in the 7th spot. 0-2 the count on the Weber State game. Pretty sure when he quits YouTube, oh, he's never quitting. Unless he goes to jail for something. When he quits YouTube, I don't know. I haven't watched any of his stuff since the video. So I don't know what he's up to right now. Let's see what's going to learn from D2 somewhere. Oh, that's a bummer. The 0-2 lined to third. 5-3. Runner couldn't get back in time. It's a double play. Great defense there at the hot corner. Great defense there at third by Hogan. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. We go top 4. Still 2-1 in the Weber State game. Great defense at the hot corner. Hogan makes the grab and unable to get back in time is Smith. Phenomenal glove work there. In the dirt, 1-1. Robeson, McDonald, Kearns due up here for Idaho State. In the top of the 4th when we get back there. Neither of them had to hit the first time through the order. The 1-1 pitch to Dominguez. That one chopped to third. Should be an easy play. 5-3. Nice fielding there by Andujar. Dominguez 3 for 4 last game against the A's, but leaves a runner on board here. We go bottom 4. Still 4-1. Video the tourist Tyler, her few sticker shoes that some money built your country. I did not see... No, I did not see that. I did not see that. That's crazy. Holy cow. I did not see that vid. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, helps out on the channel, and donation, get a question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order they seem. Let me actually change the emojis. Let me try and get Idaho State Weber State in there. Because why not? It's not a proper hijack without it. How they react, I don't know. I don't know. I know there is the player on the A's right now. He's got an interesting name, I'll put it that way. There's a player on the A's who is playing this game. He's actually due up here in the eighth spot. So he'll come up, next batter. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Back in the Weber State game. His name is Nick Kurtz. So I gotta be really careful when I say that name. Gotta be really careful. 1-0 the count. Upstairs for a ball, 2-0. That one in there for a strike, 2-1. Nice bounce back here by McCraw. You figure she's going to try and finish this game. Yes. Nick Kurtz. Yep. That's his name. That's his real name. Solid, too. He's one of the top prospects in the farm system. Chop foul, 2-2 the count. Meanwhile, the pitch to Kurtz, speaking of which, in the first strike, 0-1. Is everyone PTSD would say the names? Feels that way. The 0-1 by Rodon to Kurtz. Swing and a miss downstairs, 0-2. 8-9-1 here's due up. Pitch on the outside, not going to give it. Full count. Yes, he did. He did name his son that. He did. Kurtz, 2 for 3 last game. Wanted that one downstairs. Kurtz over his last 4 games, hitting .385. Playing well. Full count here. That one ripped into left but foul. So now we're talking about because he... Yeah, that's insane. Strike 3 called. Kurtz looks at that one. On the outside of the zone. Kurtz. Beautiful pitch there. Right on the outside. Good movement there. That pitch, strike 3 called. Got the outside corner that time for the first out. Nice pitch there by McCraw. As Robeson goes down. Allison McDonald up to bat. As Paredes up here, 0-1 the count. To him. I'll get the emojis in next chance I can. Fouled off, 0-2. So Pareto. Now McDonald up here. McCraw the pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Pitch to Pareto outside and upstairs, 1-2 the count. He's old announcer, jeez. Hey, let me get the emojis in. Give me a second here. 1-2, downstairs 2-2. Meanwhile, pitcher misses low, so quick mound visit here, just trying to get McCraw under control. 2-0 the count. Get the emojis in for Idaho State and Weber State. Swing and a miss. Pareto goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Rodon. Should go first overall. Let's see how he plays. 2-0 ripped into right center. That's going to drop for a base hit. So Idaho State has a man on with 1 out. Wilson with the bases empty here. That pitch, not even remotely close. All right, Idaho State emoji, Weber State emoji officially in. So if you want to use them, you can. First pitch on the outside corner in their first strike, 0-1 the count. In the Idaho State game, 1-0 to Wilson. And that pitch called strike 1-1. Wilson bunt single last time. Third time through the order for Rodon. As that one's grounded to third. 5-4 wasn't the best throw, so they'll get one out. Fielder's choice. That's 2. He's got another gig. I'm not sure he's got another gig. Who'll be the first to announce? Probably Brenneman. Probably Tom Brenneman. 2-1 pitch to Wilson. Downstairs and outside, 3-1. So 5-4 fielder's choice, 2 out, 1 on, and Dudley up to bat here. 1 for 1 today. One of the 4 players with a hit so far for Idaho State. As Wilson, fly ball, but play ball out there, shallow center, making the grab, will be Grisham. 3 up, 3 down, good inning for Rodon. We go top 5, 4-1 the score. Among current guys who, well, he still does. He does CW. Into center field. Is that going to drop? It will not. Got a good jump on that ball. Was the center fielder there for Weber State McMahon. Idaho State leaves a man on board. Good pitching by McCraw out of the pen. She's done it before against Idaho State. Can she do it again? Went complete game last time against Idaho State on Thursday. We go bottom 4, 2-1. Yeah, she's not good to listen to. She's not good to listen to. I will be the first to admit she is not good to listen to. Her just dressed to change the game. You can't say that in the second inning. God. And no duh home run changes the game. Over the walls at home run. It is. Yep. It is. All right, so we got bottom 4. Birkinshaw. Ray, Richardson due up here for Weber State. Well, Knicks are now down by 27 still. It is a touchdown. Yep. Well, it depends if he had control of the ball. Depends if he had control of the ball. That's a who knows. It depends on if it's the Chiefs playing or not. Some people would say. Not me, but some people would. Some people would say. Best and worst local. I love the D-backs announcers. I really like the D-backs guys a lot. They're good. They're really good. Mets are always good. SNY booth is always good. I like our crew. I like our crew a lot. So then is it a goal? Yes, it is. I like our crew a lot. I think Mets have number 1. Cardinals are pretty bad. Cardinals and A's are near the bottom. Two or three base running. First pitch swinging. Both games, the pitch was at the same time. Both games, a strike to start off. Reyes, Peraza, Goldie, 2 up here. Is that one line to short, diving play, can't make the grab. Base hit, leadoff single here for Birkinshaw. She gets on board. 1-1 pitch. Yeah, usually it's top 30. Yep, SNY is usually near the top. A's and Cardinals usually near the bottom. The 1-1, that one ripped into center field for a base hit for Reyes. A leadoff single, which has drastically changed this game. So, Reyes gets on board. Peraza up here. Rockies usually bottom 5. I don't really... I'm not sure I heard a lot of Rockies stuff. But I think part of it's the scoreboard's a little bit... The scoreboard's a little bit outdated. But yeah. Goodman's like listening to someone at a funeral. Yeah, Phillies announcers still have it. Phillies still have it. Not Chris McCarthy, but Kruk's still got his fastball. 0-1 pitch, and then for a called strike, 0-2. Meanwhile, first pitch swing is Peraza. It's a lazy pop-up. Trying to shield from the sun. Drops the ball! Dropped the ball! Couldn't shield it from the sun. They'll get the fielder's choice out, though, in second. Okay. They do get an out. Lost it in the sun. As a base hit there, back-to-back hits for Weber State with no outs. So Peraza gets on board. Reyes is out. Kurtz could not hold on to the ball, but good awareness by the second baseman covering for him just in case. Urias makes the throw, And Wilson covers second for the first out. A wild sequence there. So no error on that one. One-0 the count for Paul Goldschmidt. Third time through the order now for Sears. As after a bunt single there by Richardson, bases are full for Weber State. Yeah, Padres are always good. Giants are always good. D-backs are really good as well. 2-0 count. As it's all falling apart for Miracle right now. Bases loaded. Nobody out. That pitch misses downstairs. 3-0 to Goldie. Third time through the order here for Sears. Sterner warm up in the pen. With Sears nearing 80 pitches. Third time through this year. Opponents getting on 37% of the time. Strike there, 3-1. First two times through always been pretty good. Third time has not been great this year for Stearns. A 3.33 batting average compared to 186 the second time through. Meanwhile, Miracle staying out there. First pitch Delgado in the dirt, 1-0. Goldie rips it foul, so from 3-0 works it full to 3-2. Grisham in the on-deck circle. Paul Goldschmidt this season on a full count, swing and a miss, 1-1. On a full count this season, Goldie getting on base 48% of the time. He might get on here. That's a fly ball into left. It's deep, but back of the track, making the play. We got a bit too much underneath it. Making the play out in left field, Saracen for the second out. Sing his stuff? Nah, I'm not crazy about it. It's cheating. It's not allowed. 1-2. It's 2 outs. A good job there working back with Sears. Grisham up here. Just got a bit too much underneath that ball. That one ripped into left field. It's going to bring in a run. It should bring in a run, I think. Sack fly. So 1 out, they train out for a run. Delgado does her job. So it's 3-1 now. First pitch ball, 1-0 to Grisham. Now, Judge in the on-deck circle hit a home run last time, so it's really important to get Grisham out. He's 0 for 2 today. He's 0 for 6 this series. That one into center field, running to try and make the grab, and nice read on that one. So once again, they'll get Judge with the bases empty as Grisham's 0 for 3. Butler makes the grab. Is that good enough for Hall of Fame? Bellinger? No. No. No, you need longevity in baseball. He doesn't have it. He's too inconsistent. So I go bottom 5. Yanks leave a man on. And Grisham not doing a good job in the 2 spot right now. Struggling as of late. It's now just 1 for his last 12. So 20. Yeah, he's still got time. You just don't know which Bellinger you're getting year after year. You just don't know. So again, 1 out in the Weber State game, 3-1. We have a stoppage here. I'm not sure what it's for. Not sure what the stoppage is about. Are we looking at replay? Is the replay booth all the way in the outfield? Is that what they're looking at? Did she tag? I'm not sure what they're looking at here. I think they might be looking at whether she tagged. She was on third? But do we have the camera angles for it? I'm not sure. Is there historical videos? Is he plagiarizing those? I honestly don't know. I'm not sure what the issue is here. There's no pitching change. Seemed pretty clear cut that she tagged and she was safe. Miracle's allowed 8 hits already. Left side of the screen, Idaho State, Weber State. Softball. Big Sky Championship. We got this one on because Keller donated $100 last stream, and the rules say donate $100. You can pick any game, and we've hijacked that one. Commanders, that could work. I think that's the one contender I could actually see. Someone asked earlier, I think it was you. I think that could actually work. Right, back on the way, bottom 5. Swing and miss in the dirt. Rooker, Soderstrom, Langeliers. Oh, 1. Ripped into right, but fielded out there by Bellinger for the first down. Let's go, How's it going, Mark? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. No, he's here. He's here. He's watching. He's a fan of Idaho State, so. I've seen him here. He's coming a few times. And we're still looking at this play. I don't think there's too much to look at. This looks like a pretty clear-cut sack fly. You want first pitch to Soderstrom in there for a strike. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 today. That one also in the dirt, but swinging 0-2. Got him a chase twice. Soderstrom 0 for 2 this game. 0 for 5 this series. They call the field sand safe. I don't know what the review was even. I honestly don't even know what the review was. Because that was a clear-cut tag. She was on the bag when she tagged. Not sure what the review was even for. 1-2. That one into center field. But playable out there for Grisham making the grab. The second out. Grisham got in a bit of controversy yesterday with how he caught the ball. It was one of those plays where did he complete the process of the catch? Looked like a clear-cut catch, but he kind of got a bit too cute with it at the very end. He was trying to say line-out double play. No, it wasn't line-out double play. So it wasn't even a line-out. All right, new pitcher in. Aginaga, the new pitcher for Idaho State. You know, first pitch swing of Langeliers, base hit. So Langeliers gets on board with a 2-out knock up the middle. Andujar due up here. And Miracle's day is done. After allowing 8 hits in 3 1/3. Idaho's got a runner on first here. As Langeliers keeps the line moving. And who are 0 for 6 this series. Fouls it off 0-1. No, actually, into center field. The camera angle made it seem like a foul ball. That's a base hit. Into center field. Can't make the dive. Yankees wanted to be a ground rule double as it went under the wall, but we'll see on that. Ground rule double, or is it going to be 5-1? I'll count here 0-1. They're going to say ground rule double, so no run comes in to score. Runners on second and third with 2 out. Andujar, his first hit of the series. It went underneath the wall, hence the ground rule double ruling. That's one of those where I'm okay with a runner getting awarded home plate, but that's not how it works. 0-2 the count. Butler now up here. That's a swing and a miss. 3 straight strikes. As McMahon goes down. 2 outs. It was bases loaded, nobody out. If you can get out of this game, or this inning, with being 3-1, that's a win. We'll give them trash now. They're not trash. They're not trash. They're going to review this, I think. By the time with the hands up, I think the runner was already rounding third to come home. 0-1 count. Back to the top of the order for Whalen. Strike 0-2. Swing and a miss in the dirt. 6 straight strikes out of the pen for Aginaga. Allowed 7 hits last game against Weber State. Does her job there. Bases were loaded. They only get 1. And Idaho State's still right in this thing. 3-1, we go top 5. And that's one of those, like, there's no way they were going to make the play at home. That's one of those, it really should be 5-1. But Butler, first pitch on the outside, just misses for a ball, 1-0. Like, that's insane to me. Like, literally, by the time he fielded the ball, he's halfway around between third and home. By the time he fielded, he was literally halfway between third and home. That's one of those rules I think needs to change. Butler swinging a miss down the middle, 1-1 on the 95 fastball. Rodon nearing 85 pitches right now. Butler 0 for 2 this game. Breaking ball in there for a strike on the slider, 1-2. Is he a good catcher? It doesn't matter. The guy was... So when Judge got cute, there was no way he was going to be... There was no way he was going to be out. By the time the center fielder got the ball, swinging a miss in the dirt, Butler goes down. Will he demonstration on the send? Might be. There might be. I'm not sure yet. By the time the center fielder got the ball, he was running backwards to get the ball. By the time Grisham got there, the runner was over between third and home, which means that the only way it would have been out is if he somehow got the ball, fielded it, turned around, and threw a 400-foot dart. And the runner at third just started moonwalking. There was no universe he was going to be out. Down fouled off 0-1, first pitch of the fifth. We go top six. What's the send from second to third in the second inning on a fly ball to left field. That was just ridiculous. Pitch outside upstairs, 1-1. What can Weber State do here after 3 straight scoreless innings? Callie McCraw. Pitching really well this tournament. At least against Idaho State. 2-1. That was Volpe being Volpe. Well, I don't know, because the third base coach would have... Third base coach could have waved him, I think, maybe. I don't know. 2-1. That one into left field. Left center. That's going to go over the wall for a home run. A line drive home run. And Idaho State cuts the deficit to 1. Hogan. A big solo shot there. Idaho State right back in this thing. Hogan. That is her second home run of the season. Not a bad time to get it. Not a bad time to double your total. 3-2 the score. First run allowed by McCraw of the pen. It was 3-1, or it was 2-1 bases loaded, Weber State. Nobody out. Could have gotten very ugly. No damage done. And now coming up here is more pinch hitting for Navarrete. Well, Judge up to bat. First pitch in there for a strike. Hit a home run last time. A pitching change here. Sears in line for the win. Sterner, the new pitcher for the A's. Sears in line for the win. Not a quality start. Didn't go 6. Sterner, they figure, don't want to have him go with third time through the order. Which I get, seeing the numbers. In that first strike, 0-1. Demonstration running the ball first and 10 down, 7 with 2 minutes left. Depends on where you are on the field. Inside the red zone? No, not even close. 2 on the count. 0-1. Chopped to second, 4-3. That'll be the first out of the inning. So the pinch hit decision does not work out. Back to the top of the order we go for Smith. With the home run to get this game started. Judge, again into deep center field. Back at the wall! Twice as nice! Aaron Judge has done it again! Back-to-back solo shots. All rise for number 99. Judge got all of that one. His league-leading 14th of the season. Another multi-home run game for the best power hitter in baseball. And the Yanks are now down 4-2. They're at the 30. Their own 30 or the other team's 30? Which 30? 1-0 the count. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. To Smith. Sweeper misses outside. 1-0. Sterner has been pitching well this season. That was the first run he's allowed all year. 18 2/3 innings of work. He only allowed 7 hits. Strikeout 24. That was the first run he's allowed all year. Other teams 30? Oh, not a dumb decision. No, not at all. 2-1 the count to Smith. We're once again through the order. Third time through for Idaho State. Yeah, Lindor is better than Volpe. Right down the middle. Looking at that one. 4-seamer. 2-1 the count. Pitch by McCraw. Upstairs. 3-1. McCraw's thrown a lot of pitches this tournament. Went 96 against Iowa State. Granted, the way that the mechanics work in softball, you can go back-to-back days. You can go a fair amount over back-to-back days, and you can have a big workload. So that one misses outside. 4-1 the count. So take your base. Back-to-back runners on board, or excuse me, 2 out of 3 runners get on board for Idaho State. Why is that a dumb decision? Because you're still plenty of time from the 30. Still plenty of time. But she was at 96 pitches last time out. Meanwhile, take your base here for Volpe. He gets on board. So back-to-back base runners allowed by Sterner. Normally good. Might not have his stuff today, though. As Wells represents the tying run, he's due up here. McCraw's at 51 pitches. Gets the out there, 1-3. Runner advanced to second. So she's at nearly 150 pitches. Also, she also played against Sacramento State earlier on May 8th. So she's about 170, 175 pitches this tournament. Now, how long can she go is the question. Brown is up. 2 out. Tying run at second. First pitch on the inside corner in there for a strike. 0-1. Game 4 might add some must-win for the next, I think so. First pitch to Volpe. Sweeper misses outside. 1-0. So after Bellinger gets on board, Volpe at the plate. I think I skipped one in the order. My apologies on that one. The 0-1 upstairs. 1-1. Oh, that pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 to Volpe. Nice one right down the pipe. We got Iowa State, Weber State, Big Sky Softball Championship on. $100 or more. Anyone can pick any game you want me to stream, and I will do it. 1-1 outside, 2-1. As Volpe launches it into left center field, that's going to drop for a base hit. Will that send the runner? It will not. Runner's on second and third. Sterner is not allowed to run all season, but he's allowed the first 3 guys to get on board. A rare bad outing here for Sterner. And the tying run is in scoring position with still nobody out. Someone's fouled up behind home plate. 1-2. Wells up to bat. A great inning for the Yanks. The Harley order doing its job. Judge with a solo shot. Bellinger with a walk. Volpe with a double. This is the heart of the order at work. First pitch to Wells, outside for a ball, 1-0. 2014 class worse, ever not even close. 2013 was way worse. 96 is probably the all-time worst. Tony Banks is the best quarterback you got in that class. That's probably the all-time worst. The 1-2. You gotta wait on that one. But that one down the middle for a strike to Wells, 1-1. DD, to say dumb decision. McFarland's in the pen for the A's. Just got out of him very quickly. The 1-2, that one pop foul. We stay alive as Wells chops it foul. So it's 1-2 over there. He's going bullpen? No. Third time through the order, Sears has not been good this year. It was already nearing 90 pitches. I have no problem with it. Again, Sterner is usually good. Sterner, he's a very good setup man. He is not allowed to run all season in 18 innings. He's been dominant. 1-2, that one into left field. It's going to bring a runner in. It's an easy sac fly. One runner holds at second. The other runner from third comes in. So Wells does his job. That's 4-3. Yankees now trail by just 1. Clawing the way back into this game. With Dominguez up to bat. 2-2 in the dirt. Full count here. They're going to get back in time. She steals third. They try a risky play stealing third. Never make the first or last out of third. Trying to steal third there. And safe. It's really walk over. They could. They absolutely could. I was higher on the Isamos this year. I am going to be at the game tonight. Yes, I am. So that one fly ball pop up. Behind the dugout. Making the grab. The catcher. What a job there. Into the backstop. Making the grab somehow is Richardson. Idaho State leaves a man on third. Wild pitch, meanwhile, advances Volpe 90 feet from scoring. We go bottom 5. So that makes sense? Not really, but I mean, it didn't matter in the end, but. That literally was with 2 outs in the inning. The Idaho State one. 2-0. Dominguez fouls it off 2 on the count. There are now multiple pitchers in the pen for the A's. Holman is also warming up. Yankee runner goes to third. Well, that one's fine. That was a wild pitch. That's different than like a straight steal. That's what Idaho State did. Idaho State did a straight steal. That's a lot different. Fouled off, 2-2. And softball 7 innings, so not a lot of chance left for Idaho State and Weber State. Blow this thing open potentially. Aguinaga was very good out of the pen in the 4th. Smith, Kirk, Rundy do up here for Weber State. The 2-2. To Dominguez. He's 0 for 2 today. After that 3-hit outing last time. How's it going, Joe? Just start watching the Sequest 5000. Oh, that doc. Oh, yes. Yes, that was a fun one. An unknown story. That was a fun one. Is that home 28 MLB same as I think 27-1 minor league ballpark. 3-2 the count. First pitch here, chop foul, 0-1. Yeah, that was a fun doc to put together. Just a really, really cool story. It's been lost throughout history. Sweeper misses in the dirt, and runners on the corners. Sterner does not have his stuff today. Will they make a switch? They have multiple guys in the pen. Let Sterner try and go one more. Chop foul there with Smith. She's 1 for 2 today. 0-2 the count. The Dominguez gets on board. Reyes coming up. The 0-2. To Smith. That one chopped to third, but double clutch. She's going to beat that. Couldn't field it cleanly. Outruns it. Hogan could not field that cleanly at third. Double clutch, and that was all that Smith needed to get on board with her speed on 0-2. Yeah, I guess same as not minor league stadium. This is literally a minor league stadium. We have a mound visit here with Sterner. Reyes up to bat, 1 out. Tying run is at third. Winning run, or go-ahead run, I should say, is on board. But Reyes has struggled this year, and they're pinch hitting for him. So Reyes is done. Cabrera going to be the new pinch hitter. So Cabrera is going to come in for Reyes. The 0-1 pitch. Aguinaga in the dirt, 1-1. Trying to bunt her way on, but pull back in time was Kirk. First pitch to Cabrera. Outside on the sweeper. 1-0. Other game of stream is Idaho State, Weber State, Big Sky Softball. We got a donation to do this, so we're doing it. And that's a fly ball into right field, and that is going to fall for a base hit. Back-to-back runners on board here for Weber State. Can they take advantage of this? as Kurt gets on board with her second hit of the game. We go to Grundy now. Oswaldo Cabrera, the pinch hitter. That one lifted into left. Playable. Will it bring in the runner, though? They will send him, and there's no one catching. There is no one catching. Goes straight to the cutoff man, the pitcher. So it's a sac fly. Cabrera does his job. Runner holds it first. And we are tied at 4. 3-run inning for the Yanks so far. They should not have 6-7 periods. No, that would not be good. It would disrupt the flow tremendously. We are tied at 4. On first pitch here, downstairs 0-1. So Oswaldo Cabrera has been struggling as of late. Over his last 7 games, just 1 for his last 19, but does his job with the sac fly. Swing and a miss to Peraza, 0-1 the count. It all started with a Judge solo shot. His second of the day. 1-1 the count in the Weber State game. Pickoff play, gets back in time. Let's chop back to the pitcher. So 1-3 out. Runners will advance 90 feet. So Grundy can't do anything there, but does advance the runners. So a sac fly would bring it in. Birkinshaw coming up. So a mound visit here for Idaho State. Derek Carr being announced for Derek? Yes, I see him being on CBS's studio show or doing something like that. The 1-1, Peraza fouls it off 1-2. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you're wondering, we are doing Idaho State Weber State Big Sky Softball Championship as well, just because we got a donation for $100 to do that. Anyone donates $100, you can do any stream you want me to. I will stream literally anything. $100, I'll do any stream you want. So, that's why we got that. The 1-2. The game would also take too long. Peraza whipped into left. If that's fair, that's gone. It's off the pole. Goodbye. Peraza in the 9th spot. The Yankees have sent 5 to the plate. And Peraza, his second home run of the season. His first since opening day. And the Yankees lead 6-4. They get 5 off of Sterner. He had not allowed a run all season. He went 18 2/3 before this game. Had not allowed a single run. Now, bases are loaded with 1 out for a 4-pitch walk. Double play ball is in effect. And Sterner's day is done. A horrible outing. How is it a dumb decision to go to the pen? Again, Sears, not good the 3rd time through this season. And Sterner not allowed a run. He had not allowed a run. Like, guys have crap outings. It's only if it's, like, very predictable. I've left him in after he allowed the sac fly? Probably not. But I don't hate the idea of, let's let this guy figure it out because he's an ace. It just happened to get blown up. Right, bases loaded after the intentional walk. Maldonado pinch hitting for Ray. They want the matchup. First pitch. 1-0. Lieber say the bases loaded in the 5th inning, or 4th inning, I should say. Only got 1 run out of it. What can you do here? Eastern harder than Grandma Thanksgiving? Jeez. Outside and low 2-0. Base order number 7? No. No. I think the way it is now is fine. It was starting 6, so he's only allowed 1 run. But he was getting lit up. He was near the pitch count, too. He was getting... Like, he was allowing some stuff. That one finds the gap between first and second. Base hit. The pinch hit decision works out. Maldonado drives in a run. The bases remain full. 4-2. Weber State gets some insurance. Richardson due up here. Nice piece of hitting there. They do not send the runner from second in. Grant Holman, the new pitcher, meanwhile, for the A's. As the Knicks are down by 23. What can Holman do? The runner with the bases empty, I should say. Had the wrong thing picked up. Check swing, half-hearted swing there for Goldie. 0-1. I've not seen that video, Jacob. I have not seen that one. Still just 1 out in the Idaho State game. In the dirt on the pitch, 1-0. And that one misses low in the Yankee game, 1-1. Knicks come back. They're only down 24 with 5 minutes to go. Yes, they will. They'll come back. They're gonna come back. Only down 24. This is doable. And now they're gonna go line. Maybe 22. Fly ball into left field. They're gonna send the runner. They will not. It's a good grab out in left by Yee. Runners left to hold. 2 out. If you can get out of this with just allowing 1 run, you're okay. Goldie watches that one way inside 2-2. Grisham in the on-deck circle. He has not played well this game, not played well this series. He's in the on-deck circle. Goldie can keep it moving. Delgado. 2 up here for Weber State. The 2-2 to Goldie. Inside, full count. Same spot as the last pitch on the 4-seamer. Appreciate all you guys a ton. Again, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. Any donation, get a question right away. We have emojis for all the teams playing today, including the Yankees and the A's. The 3-2 full count fouls it off. We stay alive. Do I see Lambeau hosting World Classic? I can't see it because I don't think Lambeau would want anything done to their field during the season. I don't think Lambeau would want anything done to their field during the season. I can't see it happening. So if I get an outdoor game, they're not an outdoor stadium. And technically they are, but not really. 3-2. Grounder to short. 6-3 out. Wilson fires to Kurtz, but the damage is done. Yanks get 5. They erase a 4-1 deficit and lead for the first time today. 6-4, your score. 2-1 the count. Base is full. Lambeau, same series. Well, they don't have a team in Wisconsin. That's the problem. If you had a team, absolutely. Right, same series you could do, but they don't have a team. That one misses downstairs and outside. 3-1. Delgado, what can she do with the bases loaded? Can she keep the line moving here? Making the largest lead of the day for Weber State. 3-1. That one at the knees for a strike, full count. Runners will go. Big pitch here to keep Idaho State in this thing. Full count. The pitch, grounder, base hit. 1 run will score. The second run will score. Weber State has sent 3 home. And they now lead 6-2. Delgado on a full count, an RBI, 2 RBI single. Take advantage of them full. Aguinaga, 4th inning was solid. 5th inning, it's falling apart. WA, it starts in a bit. I think it starts like in a week. It's awfully soon. And we'll do some games on the channel, too. We'll do some. Depending on the schedule. Yes, Golden State's making their debut this year. Yep. The Valves are making their debut. So 6-2 the score. Runners on first and second. Largest lead for Weber State today. And pinch hitter here, Mamoli, pinch hitting for McMahon. While Urias, Kurtz, Pareda do up for the ace here. I don't want to play. Okay, wait, hang on. My stream kind of crashed. Give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. My stream of the Big Sky game kind of crashed. Give me one quick second. There we go. 1-0 the count. Now check swing did not go. 1-1. Aguinaga. Pitch misses outside. 2-0. One, two now to Urias. 2-0 in their first strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Rodon is in the pen, is still pitching. Cruz is in the pen for the Yanks. You want him to go 100 pitches. You want him to go 6 innings, if possible. 1-2 misses downstairs. 2-2. Good eye by Urias. 2-1 grounder to third. Diving play. Was it foul? I think it was foul. It was foul. So 2-2. That's a routine pop-up. Will it stay in play is the question. In foul territory, Goldie makes the play for the first out. So Urias goes down. Kurt's due up now. You're just joining us. A's led 4-1 in the top of the 6th. Allowed 5 runs. It was Sterner, who we're not allowed to run all season. 3-2, full count here. Ramirez on first second. They'll go here. And pinch hitter Mamoli. Now first pitch to Kurtz on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off by Mamoli. We stay alive on a full count. Now you get $100 by any one person. I'll do any game you want me to. Hence why we're doing Idaho State, Weber State. The 0-1 Kurtz into deep right field. Back by the track, making the grab will be Bellinger. 2 outs. Pomeroy's not done a lot today. That one outside. Take your base. Base is full. Aguinaga struggling this inning. Can you go to anyone else at this point? What arms do you have left? Whalen. At the top of the order. Due up here. Base is full. First pitch in there for a strike to Pareto. 1 for 2 today. Chet Swallow at Wembley Field. That could be cool as a regional event. That would be cool. I would be down for that. The history there would be insane. 1-1. First pitch. Ball, second pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 in the Idaho State game. Pareto, bases empty. Rodon looking to go 6 innings. A 1 hopper in the dirt. 2-1 the count. Rodona's gone at least 6 innings. In 4 straight starts, looking to make it 5 in a row. He's gone over 5 in every outing this season. He's been an ace for the Yanks for the most part this year. 2-1 fouled off. 2-2. Now 1-2. That one ground. I could see that. I could see Rice-Eccles Sam getting one. No, he's still here. He's still here. He's still here. Yeah, you could get Rice-Eccles easily. I think that'd be a great spot for a game, actually. The 1-2, swing and a miss on the outside. So Weber State leaves the bases full, but they get 3. They get 3. Up by 4. 6 outs away from going to the NCAA tournament. When we get back. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in. Like we see, if that like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. Full count. Pareto in there for called strike 3. In there for called strike 3. Any stream plans around early June? Think about a hydro stream. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you would want. I don't know what you would want. We go top 7. Rodon, you figure he's going to be done. A great outing here. Got to be dicey at times, but you go 6, you leave with the lead. Can't really hate on that. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger due up here for the Yanks. Yeah, stream plans around early June. The College World Series? Second fall game 1. Oh, boy. Oh, that would be interesting. That would be really interesting. NHL start regular season late September so they can finish sooner. No, I think the way they start now is fine. I'm okay with the length. Don't make sense anyway. The problem is that the NFL and Canada, it's not really an issue. McCraw out there for another inning of work. So masterful out of the pen. She has been Idaho State's Achilles heel this tournament. It's gone about 11 innings. This tournament has allowed just 3 runs to Idaho State. Weber State was below 500 entering this tournament. 6 outs away from moving on. Make it 5 outs away. It's a routine grounder to first. And Delgado takes it herself for the first out. Don't have to go on late June. It's going to be 30 degrees. A year Celsius, yep. I understand that. First pitch in the first strike, 0-1. It's Elks cruising. Base hit up the middle. McDonald gets on board, her second hit of the day. Ellison Kearns up to bat. Holman staying out there. Grisham watches that one in the dirt. 1-1. He's over 3 today. I mean, it felt very weird during COVID when basketball and hockey was in July. That was weird. First pitch, lined into left field. That's got a chance to go. See ya. Kearns with a 2-run shot. And hang on a second. Idaho State not going away quietly. Kearns with a 2-run blast into left field. The 3rd home run by Idaho State today. And it's 6-4. 2-1 pitch into left field. Grisham going to be 0 for 4 today. So that's going to be the first out of the inning. Aaron Judge. It's been pretty bad today. He's only hit 2 home runs. What can he do here? Can he get a 3rd straight up out with a home run? The base is once again empty for him as they've been this entire game. In the league leader with 14 home runs. It's only going up after today. If Cody Bellinger's no shot now does Lindor. Well, I think Lindor is just more consistent. Bellinger, it's like very streaky. New pitcher in for Weber State. McCraw's day is done. Finch is going to be the new pitcher for Weber State. So Finch will be asked to close this game. On the outside corner to Judge 0-2. J.C. Finch. Went 6 innings back on Thursday. And Sacramento State allowed 8 hits and 3 earned runs. She's coming out of the pen here. With an ERA nearing 7 this season. The 0-2 to Judge in the dirt, 1-2. Having said that, pitching better as of late. Her last 14 innings of work, she's allowed just 1 earned run. And actually, since March 21st, she's pitched well. Swing and a miss. Judge goes down. Maurice, the best coach in the NHL. I wouldn't hate on that. I wouldn't hate on that. Gretzky's the best coach. So Holman does his job. He's retired 3 straight. I'll send Bellinger up to bat. First pitch by Finch. Misses for a ball, 1-0. Finch did not start the season off well. But since March 21st, she's allowed just 5 runs in... Let me do the math on this. In a third. 14, 15, 17, 18, 21, 23, 25, 26... No, 32 innings. Her last 32 innings allowed just 5 runs. So playing a lot better as of late. 1-1 the count here to Bellinger. That one fouled off. 1-2 in the Weber State game. So just 5 runs allowed her last 32 innings. She'll be tasked for the final 5 outs of this one. Celtics win, but Knicks lead the series 2-1. Yeah, I think the Celtics win the series. I think they win all 4. 1-1. Bellinger chops to the third, but they play back. He's going to get on board with the base hit. They played back with the shift. And Bellinger, it's a slow rolling grounder. It's enough to get on board. First hit allowed by Holman today. Volpe up to bat. Well, 2-2 the count in the softball game. With Dudley up. Yeah, that was a bloodbath. Again, all the Sox to do is just finish games. That's all they got to do. That one line to third, 5-3. Good play there at the hot corner. For the third baseman, Grundy. That'll be the second out. 0-1 the count to Volpe. Runner on first after the Bellinger hit. I've said it. The Celtics have been the better team for 10 out of 12 quarters. And it hasn't been close. Every road team has won in the Eastern Conference semifinals. What are the odds of that? The 0-1 to Volpe. Sweeper, or slider I should say, misses low and outside. 1-1 the count. First pitch to Hogan. On the outside corner. Strike. 0-1. And Finch had some money as of late. Replaced McCraw, the third pitcher for Weber State today. The 1-1 to Volpe. On the inside. 2-1. Well, the pitch by Finch. Fouled off down the first base line. 0-2 the count. Volpe ahead 2-1 here. Pickoff play, gets back successfully. The 0-2. Foul down the right field line. It's going to drop. So we stay alive at 0-2. Meanwhile, 2-1 to Volpe. Bellinger on first. 2-1. Swinging into right, but playable out there for Rooker. So Holman does his job. We go bottom 7. 6-4. 6-4 your score. 6-7-8 here is due up here. All right, just give me 1 second, and then we'll do a little take back to the ball game. Why not? Why not? So they got the out there. So we go bottom 6 in the Weber segment. So it actually fits perfectly. 3 outs away from going to the NCAA tournament. All right, let's do some take back to the ball game. Give me 1 quick second. Let me load it up. Love GarageBand. Let's do this. Had to time it perfectly and did. Get $100 by any one person. I stream anything you want me to, hence why we're doing the Big Sky Championship. It's been a good game so far. It's been a really good game. All right. Take me out to the ball game time. Here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. Meanwhile, both games back underway. First pitch out in the Weber State game. It's Tomasini, the new pitcher here for Idaho State. The fourth pitcher, or excuse me, the third pitcher of the day. I don't know how I pulled that off in terms of the New York. Actually, sounds good on the organ. Sounds pretty good. Cruz in there after 6 innings of work by Rodon. He's in line for the win. No quality start because he allowed 4 runs, but Wilson, first pitch. In there for strike one. Base hit up the middle for Weber State. So they get a man on board. New celebration rules make the game watchable. In what sport? For football? I don't think it's unwatchable. 1-1 the count. Great rendition. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Just mess around with the keyboard. Why not? 1-1 to Wilson. Swing and a miss. Got fooled by the splitter. Fourth time through the order. Or the win game 4. Can't say next to winning 2 more games. Yeah. Neither can I. Neither can I. 1-0 the count to Grundy. After Kirk got on board with her 3rd hit of the day. Oh, college baseball? Oh, yeah. This is college softball. This is college softball we're doing. We got a request to do this for $100, so we're doing it. Cruz gets the strikeout on Wilson for the first out of the inning. To Rooker we go. Not easy, I always had suffered with the organization because frequently they competed despite their small market status. Yep. FJF. Absolutely. For what he did to that fan base, absolutely. With you there. High Point Specific Tournament. For baseball. Oh, they're great at baseball. They're great at baseball. This is not High Point. This is not High Point. This is Weber State, Idaho State. This is softball. We don't have a softball team. Baseball, we have a very good chance. We're probably the best team in the conference. That pitch misses downstairs 3-1 by Tomasini. While Cruz delivers. Brady Well missed outside 2-0. We're only doing this because we got a 100. So the rule is that anyone donates $100 by themselves, you can request any stream you want me to do, and I will do it. Pitch misses upstairs. A 5-pitch walk. Runners on first and second. Tomasini struggling out of the pen so far. And Weber State getting men on board as they did the last 2 innings. Inside corner for a strike. Nice pitch by Cruz. 2-1. Mitch Spence in the pen for the A's. You figure he's going to go the 8th. Two-one. Breaking ball. It hung. Rooker. Well, he got under it a little bit. And that's going to drop for a base hit, though. I don't think the left fielder, I don't think Dominguez got a good jump on that ball. Because it looked like it hung up there long enough. As that ball is gone. It's a 3-run shot. While that was all taking place. Birkinshaw, 3 for 3 today. Tomasini goes right down the middle and into left field, a no-doubter. Weber State up by 5. Clears the bases, and you can sense that the moment's going to happen. Soderstrom up 0-1. Or excuse me, 1-0. Someone missed in the dirt. A big game tonight between the Caps and the... Neither team's really playing well this series. We'll see how it goes. Birkinshaw. Huge home run there. Might be the dagger. And this could also be a dagger! A solo shot into center field! Bingham! 10-4! Weber State back-to-back Jackson. Soderstrom into deep left. Can't make the grab of the wall. Soderstrom on board for the first time today. Rooker coming around to second. To third. He'll hold at third. And the A's have 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Soderstrom. Nice piece of hitting there to the wall. Langoliers a chance to tie this thing up. 2 men in scoring position. 10-4 Weber State. A horrible outing out of the pen for Tomasini. It's allowed 4 runs already. Tomasini usually good at 2.95 ERA, the leader on the team in ERA. Struggling today. First pitch to Langoliers. On the outside corner, going to say it's slow for a ball. 1-0. Richardson due up here. In their first strike, 0-1. 1-0 the count to Langoliers. Swing and a miss on the splitter outside. Would have been ball 2. Instead, 1-1. In Mason Miller Western Minor League Stadium. Tim Hill is in the pen for the Yankees, meanwhile. 0-2 the count to Richardson. 1 for 3 today. 7 players in the starting lineup for Weber State have a hit today. Fly ball, deep center field, backing up at the track! Off the brick wall, it's gone! Langoliers, his 3rd hit of the day, and the A's are back in front! Langoliers, his 8th home run of the season! Cruz blows it! Blows it, I should say. 2 outs, 2 on the Weber State game. And Langoliers delivers to give the A's a 7-6 lead. A's back up by 1. What a game this has been. Back and forth all the way. Clears the bases with his 3rd hit of the day. Shea Langoliers was struggling this month. Had just 3 hits all month. Was hitting 143. Has 3 hits today. His 3rd 3-hit game of the season. 1-0 to Andujar. As that's a fly ball into deep center field. That's going to be a base hit. That should be 2 bases. And it will be. For Delgado. Her 2nd hit of the game. 1-1 the count to Andujar. The pitch by Cruz. Down the middle, swing and a miss. Strike, 1-2 on the 95 fastball. Can Cruz get out of this inning? Was up 6-4, now down 7-6. So Rodon will get a no decision. The 1-2 to Andujar, swing and a miss in the dirt. Strike 3, that's going to end the inning. Or excuse me, that's 2nd out, I should say. There's 2 outs in the other game. That's why I got a bit confused. And Cruz normally good, just a 1.37 ERA before this game. Allowed 3 runs all season in 19 2/3. But has allowed 3 today. It's equal to season total. Over his last 14 games, he had not allowed a run. And Cruz is going to be done. Hill's going to come in. A rare stinker of an outing for Cruz. You don't expect that out of him at all. But Hill will come in for the Yankees. 2-0 pitch. In there for a base hit. Runners on 1st and 3rd now for Weber State. This nightmarish inning for Idaho State continues. So Hill, the new pitcher. Tim Hill, the veteran. Carrying a 3.06 ERA this year. Struggling a bit as of late. His last 6 outings, he's allowed 3 earned runs and 6 innings of work. Not terrible by any means, but not the start that he had at the start of the season. And appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what we see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. It's 10-4 in the Weber State game. Largest lead, Whalen. 5th time through the order now. Tomasini has been really, really bad today. Tomasini, the ace on the team, coming out of the pen. He's allowed 4 earned runs and 5 hits already in 2/3 of an inning. It was 6-4 to start the inning. 4 runs by Weber State. They can still get some more. As Whalen's coming up with runners on the corners and 2 out. Last night, D-backs came in with a rather weird score. Last several teams won a score by 14-11. Oh, I actually don't know. I'm going to guess the Steelers. That seems like a Steelers thing to do. So pitching change here. Hill is coming in. As Cruz right now in line for the loss. What has been a wild game so far. You guys made the call to do this one. I'm glad we did. Again, any donation counts toward you make the call. Help me decide which game we're calling on Wednesday. We're doing the Twins-O's game. Red Sox Tigers or White Sox Reds. Gonna have until Monday to decide. First pitch. Ball 1-0. Tim Hill coming in. What game was better? Oh, D-backs Dodgers was better. I mean, that was just the most nuts game you'll ever see in your life. We're St. John's. Oh, that was less here? Oh, wow. Butler. First pitch. Hill's able to get the out. He'll take it himself. 1U if you're scoring at home. But the A's retake the lead. We go top 8, 7-6. You know, if you have, you need to see like the full version of last night's game. Like the full version, or like the extended highlights. It really is one of the most wild games you'll ever see in your life. It really was one of the greatest games, the greatest game I've ever seen for baseball in person. Oh, these games, oh, the A's games are better. Oh, yeah. The MX Dodgers are in 14-11. Put it this way. Dodgers are up 1-0 to start. D-backs scored 3 in the bottom of the first. They led 3-1. And then the Dodgers took an 8-3 lead. The D-backs came back to lead 11-8. And then the Dodgers scored 6 in the ninth to win 14-11. That's a weak chopper to first. And the shovel pass, 1-3, gets the out. Tomasini is able to leave 2 on, but she allows 6. A bad outing for her. Or allows 4, I should say. Weber State leads by 6. 3 outs away from going dancing. And going to the NCAA tournament, despite having a losing record. We go top 7, last chance here for Idaho State. What can they do? Yes, I love the Go Fund Yourself episode. That was great. That was a great episode. That was a classic. I love that logo. Yeah, score someone, someone checking the score. Yeah, very weird game. And what's crazy too about that game is that it was sold out. 50% D-backs fans, 50% Dodger fans. So it was loud in there. It was like the loudest game I've ever been to in my life. In terms of just a non-stop. Because every time someone did anything, like you could, like, it was one of those where you looked away and if you cheered, you didn't know who the cheers were for. Sean Bulky got hired? Definitely not. You don't think Cowboys got booed? Nope. Weber State's 17 hits today. They've gone into Miracle, Aguinana, and Tomasini, and now 3 outs away from doing this. I'm shocked the legal book existed so badly written. Oh boy. First pitch upstairs, 1-0 the count. Hide off the sub game. We got 3 more outs. I got 3 more outs. And we got a $100 donation. We can't do it. Can't do it. We got 3 more outs. Unless I was hit with some sort of miracle. Ferguson, the new pitcher. So Spence was warming up in the pen, but they decided to go Ferguson instead. Grounder up the middle. He's going to beat it out. Will for a base hit. So that's a good start. Navarrete gets on board. Leadoff man on board for Idaho State. Again, Finch has some money as of late. He's allowed 5 earned runs or less 32 innings of work. Let's she allow 6 here. They're going on. 3-0 pitch way inside, so Ferguson a 4-pitch walk to start. Leadoff man on board. Wells gets on. Dominguez coming up. Well, Finch is grimacing with something. So Finch is grimacing a little bit. Training staff is out. Hamilton in the pen, meanwhile, for the Yanks. Which I'm not sure why. I mean, Hill threw 1 pitch. Through 1 pitch, got the out, so I'm not sure. $100 watch work Jackson. Yep, I've done that many times before. Dominguez first pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Dominguez 0 for 2 today. Got a little gritty from the shortstop, all right. Dominguez watches that one upstairs and outside, 1-1 the count. I appreciate all you guys tuning into the stream. If you like what you see, like, subscribe to the channel, ton. Yeah, for how do I do it? Yeah. Yeah, technically in overtime. Technically anything. Technically overtime. The floodgates are open for that. The 1-1. Swing and a miss by Dominguez. 1-2. Well, Finch staying out there after grimacing. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. Back to the top of the order, it's Smith, who is up here for Idaho State. The 1-2 Dominguez. That one into right center, at the track, making the play, will be Butler. Runner has to retreat back to first for the first down. Allowed out number 1. Back to the track. Yeah, Keller donated the hundo. Yes, Keller donated the hundo. He donated the hundo, which I really appreciate. So this game's been fun. I mean, the final score is not going to be reflective because this game's been good. Yes, $100 I would do it. Yeah, $100 I would do it. Did not expect Weber State to put up the onslaught that they have today. That one fouled off 1-2. And while Cabrera pinch hit for Reyes earlier, this is now his second app out of the game. Cabrera first pitch, chop foul, 0-1. And those are the rules. $100. You can hijack any stream. Hamilton Williams both warm up the pen for the Yanks. Don't know who they're going to go with, but right now they do trail by 1. The 1-2 by Finch. Outside 2-2. As that sweeper misses away outside. 1-1 by Ferguson. And Tyler Ferguson did not have a good outing last time against the Mariners. 3 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning. Strike 3 called on the outside. 2 outs away now. As Smith goes down. Ferguson, besides that outing, has been great this season. Before that, his last 11 outings, he allowed just 1 hit and no runs. So he was money before that. 1-2 the count to Cabrera. As Yee is up here for Idaho State. 0-1. 1-2. Cabrera fouls it off. Stay alive at 1-2. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Make sure you click the link above if you haven't seen today's video. It's about the Saints back in the 1970s. Something bizarre that happened with them. It's been a fun stream so far. Appreciate all you guys a ton for love and support on here. The 1-2 fouled off. Stay alive at 1-2. Go 1-1 to Yee. Boston winning start. Come back. Yes, I have Boston winning at 6. Well, not my suggestions. No, you're good. You can do it. You can do it. I didn't see any comments. They might got filtered out. I didn't see anything. Big old play unsuccessful. 2-1 the count. Call the most underrated quarterback in the 21st century. Ooh. I think Andy Dalton. No, I think Andy Dalton's the most underrated quarterback. I think people forget how good Dalton was in Cincy. That one line to third base. That's going to be a base hit. 2 hits for Idaho State. Nice job by Yee. Her second hit of the game. 2-2 count to Cabrera. Up the middle. Right back to the pitcher. Drop the ball. Drop the ball. That could have been a double play. Probably should have been a double play to get out of the inning. Instead, a bad play by Urias. Unable to field it cleanly. We'll call it E4. Maybe Sir Jackson. Oh, you can't do that. It's got to be something I'm available for. Purdy is? I don't know about yet. That easily should have been. Remember the bad throw. Either way. Not sure he'll get that on. Either way, it is an error. Should have been a double play. Instead, the inning will continue. Right. Preseason games, I'll do preseason. Preseason games I'm fine doing. Yeah, the throw to Wilson, the shortstop. I think it's a bad throw by the pitcher. Will that be it for Ferguson? Dalton getting a playoffs first season very overlooked. Yeah, I think Dalton's very underrated. I think Dalton is the most underrated quarterback of the 21st century. 1-1 count here to Brown. NFL schedule up? Yep, I'm going live for that. Oh, did I put that on the schedule? Oh, crap. Wait, I didn't put the... Wait. Oh, shoot. Wait a second. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Thank God. Thank God. I was like, you may have called us out for Wednesday. Okay, thank God. Yeah, I'm going to go live for the schedule drop. Let me just check the MLB schedule. Make sure there's nothing that's interfering. I don't accidentally do something stupid. Okay, before we do the next week call, pop up there. Runners on first and second, 1 out away. Brown pops up. Roberson coming up. 0 for 3 today. I think Miller's going to come in. Ferguson's done. Miller's going to come in to get out of the mess. One of the best pitchers in baseball out of the pen. Can Miller get out of this? You know, schedule release, yeah, the schedule, yeah, I messed it up. My name is Jaguars game. It just, I wouldn't talk during it. I wouldn't talk. It would not be good. Popped up here. That's going to do it. Right to second base. Kirk makes the grab. And Weber State will be going to the NCAA tournament. They win the Big Sky. 10-4 your final. Another great outing out of the pen by Finch. Weber State 17 hits today. They got to this pitching staff. And Weber State is moving on. Live for the next horrible Nico Harrison trade? Yes, I will. So 10-4 your final. Weber State is moving on. 100 per on stream? Yes, I should. Absolutely, I should. They win by 6. Load the bases up in back-to-back-to-back innings, and that's what did it. Final score, 10-4. Yeah, literally, yeah, high point games, it'd be like a million times that for Jaguars. It would not be good. It'd be really bad. I wouldn't talk during the games. I really wouldn't. So let me just double check. Because I think I made an oopsie on the schedule. Because, yeah, May 14th, I have us doing Twins, Orioles, or Red Sox, Tigers. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to do NFL schedule release. I don't know why I totally forgot about that. We'll go live at 7 o'clock for the schedule release. So Mason Miller coming in. Now, this season hasn't been the best for him. Was an all-star last year. But it's really been 2 bad outings. It was a game against the Marlins. That was the issue. Where he allowed 5 runs in 2/3 of an inning. Other than that, he's been fine this year. He's been more than fine. Usually gets through innings pretty cleanly. Don't like money for the schedule is? Probably not. Probably not. 0-1 the count. So just update the schedule. So, Ben Rice, pinch hitting here for Peraza. In the dirt, 1-1. Is Jeter the greatest player to never win a regular season MVP? Not counting pitchers. Can't count pitchers in that. Same for Drew Brees. Just among quarterbacks? Has to be just among quarterbacks. Except Jerry Rice is the best of all time, but he never won MVP. The 1-1 to Rice. In there for a strike. 99 on the gun. 1-2. Ooh. The greatest player to never win MVP. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Rice. The pinch hitter goes down. The price is not Rice on that one. 2 out. Back to the top for Goldie. The same for Breeze. In terms of quarterbacks, he could be. Though I think Fouts. I would probably have Fouts. In the modern era, I would say Fouts among quarterbacks. Jeter could be. He could be the best to ever win MVP. First pitch in the first strike on the 4-seamer, 0-1. Where are the changes to the schedule? Yeah, that's what that means. Oh, where are the little schedule leaks? Oh, I don't know. Haven't seen any. But we are going live for the schedule release at 7 o'clock Eastern on Wednesday. We're going live for that, and we're not going to do a baseball game that Wednesday. We're going to do A's Dodgers at 10:10, but other than that, nothing. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 1-2. Had a Breeze not win in 2011. That was a weird year. Because Rodgers was just insane that year. Rodgers was better. Breeze was great. Rodgers was better. Rodgers, that was one of the best seasons by a quarterback ever. The 1-2 to Miller, or by Miller. Swing and a miss. Goldie goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Miller. He does his job out of the pen. The Yanks leave a man on. Leave 2 men on, actually. As we got to update it. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Yeah, when you're from Florida, you got, yeah. When you're from Florida, especially Miami, around that area, oh yeah. Grisham, Bellinger, and Judge, 2 up here. The top of the ninth, first got to get through the 8th. There are 2 guys warming up in the pen for the Yanks. Who's going to come in? So if you're wondering the schedule, how much live stream the next debate? Again, $100 is $100. As long as it fits my schedule. $100 is $100. I don't know if I would be able to do that, but yeah, so here's the schedule coming up. Obviously, we're done after this. And UFL games tomorrow, MLB, you make the call. One of those 3 games, which right now it's neck, and neck. Eddie Murray never won MVP. Yep, he's the winner then. He's the winner. I was thinking Banks, but he won. He won a few times. Yeah, Murray, he's the winner then. He's the winner. Yeah, so we're going to schedule release of an MLB A's Dodgers. We're doing that game. So we are going to do another A's game. That'll be May 14th. And then Jacob, if you're in the chat, I got some news for you. We are doing a Blue Jays game. Guaranteed. It's not even make the call. We're doing it. We're doing a Blue Jays game. May 15th. Rays Blue Jays. We'll be live for that game. We'll be live for that game. For the 15th right now. I don't know what you mean by that. $100 for a 3 a.m. Mountain Time first ball quick game. We could do that. Again, $100. Again, any one person donates $100. You can pick any stream you want me to do. We've done it a few times. Next Cubs game. Looking at how the schedule worked out. Google's not working right now. I think it'd be probably like late May. I think late May would be. Let me double check. Wait, so we had games. Yes, that was a brain fart on my end. I totally forgot. Yeah, Idaho State. Yeah, just a bad day for basically when your ace comes out of the pen and allows 4 runs, gets you out of it. That's rough. Next Giants game. Well, we're doing D-backs Giants. We're going Monday, Tuesday. Hamilton, the new pitcher for the Yanks. So D-backs Giants will go Monday, Tuesday. Day after that, they play Miami on the 16th. They're for the Citrus game's nice. 1-1. Pitch misses outside. Yeah, let me check the next Cubs game, because I don't know yet. If I was I'll put it this way. If I was still in Phoenix, I would do White Sox Cubs on Friday, but I'm not. I'm going to be flying, so I'm going to be missing that game. Urias into right field. Playable out there for Bellinger. Makes the first out. I'll send Kurtz up to bat. Bombers have done a whole lot today for the A's. Not that's Marathon. Might be there for Tuesday night. Nice. Yes, let me check. So if we go May 19th. It'll be you make the call. Amethyst and John Boy? Oh, it's coming. Don't you worry, it's coming. May 19th, we'll have a you make the call between Reds, Pirates, Cubs, Marlins, and Mets, Red Sox. So if you make the call with that. We'll have another you make the call between those same games for Tuesday. Yeah, I'm traveling again. Yep, my sister's graduating. Yeah, so that'll be the next Marlins game, too. It could be Marlins Cubs. Fouled off, 0-2. So the 19th or the 20th, we have a you make the call. We're going to have one of those. So, it's possible. Assume that for 100? Yes. Ray got an idea for 50. Here's our birthday yet? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. John Boy, what's up? Basically, they stole my content, so it's going down. When by the end of the month? Probably like, it's either going to be May or June. It's going to be May or June. If someone taking it down, I don't know. I don't know how, but they'll learn. It's going to be a giant, basically, it's going to be a giant video. It's going to be a giant video. You'll see. It's going to be also about fair use. It's going to be about fair use as well. So it's going to be like 2/3 of it fair use, 1/3. Okay, so here's John Boy, and here's what they do, and it sucks. Base hit on 0-2. Nice piece of hit in there by Kurtz. His first hit of the game. Paris by the Dashboard Light as their wedding song. Did they not listen to how the song ends? It's a horrible wedding song. Joey takes down will be over. I'm going to try to get money. Yeah, if they take it down, it's over. Yeah, if they take it down, it's over. But they haven't taken it down, so. on their socials. So that's all they got to do. Do you ever deserve MVP over Murray in 83? No, I don't think so. I take legal action? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for like legal action. Fouled off 0-1, but in terms of so you'll see. Basically, you'll see. All I have to do is take it down. That's all they gotta do is take it down on their socials. That's all they gotta do. I sent a notice to them. Take it down. I'm gonna say pass ball. So swing and a miss, but it was not. There was no contact on that ball. It's a pass ball. So we're gonna go to second. Pareto 1 for 3 today. You impersonate him? What do you mean? You get ready to make another chat with you versus John Boy Celebrity Deathmatch. Jeez. Sister graduating Fairleigh Dickinson. Fairleigh Dickinson. 1-1. Grad program. Well, I was never a fan of them before. I'll put it that way. I was never high on them before, but now they give me a reason to like go all out. So we're doing it. Let's go about a brown nutsack video. Yep. It's all gonna come from a nutsack video. The 2-1. Upstairs 3-1. The Law Hunt's representative probably do a pro bono. Yep. I mean, he is the best out there. Can't believe it's not. It's not a lawyer. 3-1. It's a Pareto. That one inside. Take your base. Runners on first and second. Still just 1 out. Hamilton had a rough outing last time he pitched. On May 7th, 2 earned runs allowed in 1/3 of an inning. Mound visit here. He's faced the minimum. Is it going to be done? Back to the top for Wilson. I'll see if I can get my sister on a stream when I'm back. I don't know. She'll be in the house, so I don't know. Yeah, yes, we're doing a vid. Yes, we are doing a vid. Don't you worry. Chris a card more press cards with Joe Montana. Yeah, that is kind of nuts. That is really nuts when you think about it. It shows that yards can't be how we evaluate quarterbacks going forward. Because it used to be, oh, if you hit this benchmark, you're in the Hall of Fame. But obviously we can't evaluate like that going forward. Got deleted? What message? What do you mean? Got deleted? 1-0, pitch misses down low to Wilson. It's on their other socials. If you're talking Twitter, it's still on their Instagram. I have checked. The 1-0, Wilson. That one, ooh, they call that a strike. That was inside, but I'm going to call it a strike. Giving it to that one. Got the quiver at someone else? Yes. Yeah, I told him to take it down. And he did. But they left the tweet up, and the Instagram video that they posted on their reel is still up, so they're making money off that. The 1-1 in the dirt. Pass or wild pitch. Runners on second and third. Yeah, they did catch a lot of flack for that. I do remember that. I don't think I got rid of him, but I do remember that controversy. There's a lot with John Boy. There's a lot. That's like... I'm just going to talk about the fair use part. I'm just going to talk about the fair use. There's a lot that they do at that company that I do not agree with. I think it's disgusting. 2-1. In the dirt, 3-1. Just like an AI. They tag me in the video. All I do is properly attribute. Yeah, that's all I do is properly attribute. That's literally all they had to do. Barstool did it. Literally, Barstool did it right. All I do is properly attribute instead of stealing people's content. And they'd be fine. There's nothing against that. I have no problem with that. 3-1. That one fouled off, full count. Derek Carr is more than Montana, Young, Aikman, and Warner. That says a lot. Because all you got to do is Like, it's the retweet button's there, the quote tweet's there, and you can embed the video and make it like that. Like, all you gotta do is do that. Barstool did it. You don't have to be going for them because they did it right. They properly gave credit. In the dirt. That'd be an extra something before you make a video. That is true. Base is full. How are 500 runs going to be evaluated going forward in the Hall of Fame? That'll still be okay. I think that's still going to be okay. You know, Barstool credited me. Yeah, Barstool actually, yeah, they credited me. There are a lot of people that posted it, but there's a reason I'm only going for one, because there was one that stole it. That's why. That's the... They steal a lot of people's stuff. Base is full. They're going to leave Hamilton out there. Back-to-back bad outings by him. Bases are full. Rooker a chance to blow this thing open. 2 for 4. Hit the home run. That really helped the A's out. In his career with the bases loaded, hitting just .238. He looks at that one for a ball, 1-0. Soderstrom in the on-deck circle. If you are a member, you can use the emojis. We have the emojis for all the teams playing today. That one chopped foul down the third base line, 1-1. 10,000 yards, 10,000 rushing yards. No and no on that one. Yep, that literally split was a 1-1. Yep. The irony in that was amazing. The irony in that. So like 10,000. I'll give some notable guys with 10,000 yards that will not get in the Hall of Fame. Roddy White was not getting. Keyshawn Johnson not getting in. Andre Rison's not getting in. 2 on the count. They all have 10,000 yards. Jimmy Smith, Keenan McCardle, not getting in. Now, rushing yards, 10,000. It might be one of those, if you get 10,000 going forward, you're in. Because 10,000 going forward is very hard to do with the wear and tear and how it's designed. But Warwick Dunn's got 10,000. He's not getting in. Ricky Williams is no chance getting the Hall of Fame. 2-2. That pitch at the bottom. Yeah, so that's not the benchmark. I think 12,000 is probably the benchmark for running backs as a lock. 12,000 you're guaranteed to get in. Swing and a miss. Rooker goes down. Bases remain full. Unable to bring in any runs there. Just had to get out of the infield. Instead, Yankees are still very much in this, and they get Soderstrom out here. Arizona Tropical and Nissan far away. Yep. Frank Gore's Hall of Fame to me. It's tough because peak-wise, no, but keeping a guy out that's third all-time in rushing yards is going to be really hard, especially with how the game has changed. Pitching change here. Hamilton's done. Who's coming in to try and get out of this mess? I think the benchmark for... Because receiving yards, Anquan Boldin is 14th all-time. He's not getting in. I think the benchmark is probably, for a lock, 15,000. Why did I say 10,000 instead of 100? Rolls up the tongue better. That's less confusing. Norris Whitten? Oh, I disagree on Whitten. His peak was great. I get the Gore argument that he was never the most dominant running back out there, but Whitten was absolutely a dominant tight end. Any third down, you can just throw to Whitten. He's going to be okay. I mean, a guy with over 1,200 receptions, 4th all-time. The only guys higher than him are Jerry Rice, Larry Fitzgerald, and Tony Gonzalez. It's tough to keep a guy out like that. It's tough. Derrick Henry, the only current running back that's Hall of Fame worthy. Yeah, Barkley's got a shot, but he's got to obviously do it for a few more years. Adam Vinatieri, he will make the Hall of Fame. He made the final 7 this past year. He's going to make the Hall of Fame. Kickers can't make it in. There's a few. Jan Stenerud, Lula Togroza, George Blanda, Warren Anderson. Why, when singers say 1999 instead of 1,999? Because one's a lot easier to say than the other. And we don't say 1,000 for anything unless it's like 2000, 2001, 2002. Unless it's like that, like 2010, we don't say 2010. Like we always go like that. We always start with the first 2 digits. We go like that. We go in increments of 2. 2000? That would be a bit confusing. Let's get a new pitcher in for the Yankees. Base is full. Matzek in. Long snapper, like, it's not illegal, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think a pure long snapper is ever making the Hall of Fame. Tyler Matzek. This will be his 5th game of the season for the Yanks. That one, grounder third base hit. The first pitch, they go. And Soderstrom with the 2-out RBI single. 9-6 the score. Mahomes, Lamar, Rodgers only first out locks right out. Yes. Yes. So Matzek, the first batter he faces, gives up 2. Soderstrom, nice piece of hit in there. And the A's were down 6-4 at one point. They've scored 5 straight. Big Reynolds counter. I can see that, yeah. Langeliers 3 for 4 today. It's a nice score right now. Straight to miss for Langeliers. Hit the 3-run home run that gave the A's the lead back in the 7th. Rodon allowed 4 runs in 6. He pitched all right. The bullpen has imploded. 5 runs allowed in 2 innings as the A's look to even up this series. The 0-1 to Langeliers. That one into center field, but trying to make the play. Can't! Mistimed it! And it's a base hit. Grisham can't get underneath it. He got a bad jump on that ball. 1 run will score. The 2nd run will score. Yeah, center's making it all the time. Kelsey's getting it. Center's making it all the time. 11-6. Grisham got a bad jump on it. It looked like it was going to be playable out there, but goes over his head. Can't tell if he lost in the sun or if he was just jogging or what happened, but either way, it goes over his head. And it's a 2-run bases clearing double. The Yankees are falling apart. The bullpen has now allowed 7 runs in these 2 innings. Andujar is done. Schumann, the new hitter. Schumann 1 for 2 last game. It's just his 4th plate appearance of the month. As a coordinator, hasn't happened yet. I don't think it's going to happen. The only way is if Spagnuolo. But it hasn't happened yet. I don't think it would. Because Buddy Ryan hasn't made it. Arnsparger, no one's talking about him. No one's talking about Buddy Ryan. No one's talking about Spagnuolo when the time comes. I don't think it's going to happen. Gotta watch Backlash. All good, man. All good. 2-1 to Schumann. It was like 2000 for 2010 to 2012. Really don't know. Yeah, I'm not. I hear 2010, but I don't hear 2011 or 2012. I don't remember anything like that. 2-2 the count. We're doing overtime. I have to go to D-backs game, so I'm gonna say no on that. I'm gonna say no on overtime tonight. I've also been on stream for 6 straight hours, so no OT for this game. That's why I did it yesterday, because it's not gonna be possible with this. 2-2 chop that. We stay alive. Yeah, so no one OT. Man, he's in the Hall of Fame. He got in a while ago. McFarland in the pen for the A's. Figure he's going to be the one to close this game out. Can they get some more insurance is the question. We already got a lot this sitting. The 2-2. Outside full count. Your coaches can make it. Yeah, absolutely. They make it all the time. Three, 2. The pitch by Matzik to Schumann on a full count. And Schumann will strike out swinging. The A's have exploded. They've scored 7 runs the last 2 innings. Yeah, Thompson's off in. Yeah, he's in. He was first ballot. Ty Cobb told him 41.91. No 1,000 was in my syntax. Huh. Can be all. Top 9 we go. Oh, Tomlin. Oh, Mike Tomlin. He can make it, yes. I think he will make it. He's got a ring. He's got some Super Bowl appearances. 20 straight seasons of 500 or better, or something around there. I think he's going to make it. But then again, Coughlin's not in yet. Shanahan's not in. Holmgren's not in, which is odd. You can say Seifert if you want to go there. There's a lot of coaches that are not in yet. Well, Miller's going to stay out there. McFarland was warming up in the pen. They're going to leave Miller out there. Thanks for crushing this. Nope. 7 runs in the last 2 innings. The bullpen imploded. Softball, Weber State beat Idaho State. They won 10-4. It was a good game. It kind of fell apart in the 8th for Idaho State. It was a good game. Yeah, if you haven't seen today's video, click that link above. Going back to the 70s with the New Orleans Saints. Sirianni making it with a Super Bowl? No. Not yet. He's got a lot of work to do. He's not even close to the Hall of Fame just yet. First pitch to Grisham. Outside upstairs, 1-0. Rough game for him. He's 0 for 4 today. He is 0 for 8 this series. Struggling as of late. He's just 1 for his last 13. Watches that one upstairs, 2-0. Miller got back-to-back strikeouts. Got out of Ferguson's jam earlier. Kept the A's with the lead, and then they extended it in the 8th. Right down the middle. Red light had to be on there. So that was right down the pipe. 2-1. Yeah, Ava was on. Yes, Ava was on. She's not a girlfriend anymore. She's not your girlfriend. It's now fiance. Deep fly ball by Grisham. Backing up the track and off the wall for a base hit. That's going to be 2, maybe 3. He's hustling over to third. And he'll get in with the standing leadoff triple. That's one way to break out of your slump. His first triple of the season. His first ever as a Yankee. He's had 11 in his career before that, all with the Padres and the Brewers. And now we'll send Aaron Judge up to bat. He finally is coming to bat with someone on board. He's got 2 home runs today. Yeah, technically speaking, yep. First pitch to Judge. In there on the breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And Aaron Judge hit back-to-back solo shots. 14 home runs this season in the AL. Check swing, did he go? He did. 0-2. Comes on local TV. Nice. Yeah, I'm assuming that's a Fox game. I'm assuming that's on Fox. Okay, no overtime tonight because I got to get down to the stadium. I got to leave in like 30 minutes. 5 outs away from winning 3 straight softball championships. Nice. Grounded by Judge. That's going to bring in a run, but I think the A's will take that. A run for an out at this stage. Judge, an RBI ground out. His 3rd RBI of the day. The bases are empty. 11-7 the score. And again, if you're the A's, seeing what Judge has done to you in the past, a run for an out, you'll take that. It's going to be Miller's game to finish. Seems like. Bellinger. 2 for 3 today. This time it's called. Mets are good. I thought they would 7 game stops. I don't know what world you're living in. You thought they would 7 game stops. So I thought they're going to be pretty good this year. Enjoy the next game. We're playing the Dodgers, which is going to take years off my life. The last 2 games have just been heart-wrenching. Just, we won the first game, but like just, the last 2 games have just been like not good for the heart. The 0-1, way upstairs, 1-1. I mean, it has not been... The last game in particular was like the greatest game I ever saw. But, man, that was a heartbreaker. 1-1, straight miss down, 1-2. Fiance's lost all meaning. Used to mean you tend to get married soon. Now it means she got a ring and she liked it. I guess. I'm not too well versed in that, so I couldn't tell you. The 1-2 to Bellinger. Check swing in the dirt, but pulled back in time. 2-2 the count. And a video about the Saints in the 1970s. A bizarre controversy involving them with ABC. Click that link above to watch the video. It's doing pretty well right now. Appreciate all you guys for the support there. Swing and a miss upstairs. That looked like a junk pitch there. 101, but never remotely in the zone. And Bellinger goes down. 3 strikeouts for Miller today. Down to their last out. It's Volpe. If D-backs get a chance to give us on the line, walk Ohtani. Oh, we will. Hopefully. We will. We will. Fiance's for 10 years? That's insane. I think you got 1 year tops. 1 year tops. Otherwise, it loses all meaning. I'll give you that. (1-0) in there for a strike. 100 on the gun. Seems like Miller's only picking up speed as this game goes on. Yeah, the report made the news headline with the Saints defending season tickets. Oh, man. Crazy story. I don't know what he was thinking. Clearly wasn't. Chopped, foul down the third base line. Down to their final strike. Yeah, it was just a bizarre, bizarre story in that one. 1-2. He's for 7 months married for 15 years. Way upstairs, 2-2. Again, no overtime for this game because I have to eat. I haven't eaten since breakfast today. And I gotta get down to the stadium because the game starts in an hour. So I'll be leaving in like 40 minutes. So just keep that in mind. No overtime tonight. 2-2. Ooh, just missed. 3-2. Have Mets winning 90, maybe exactly 91. Yeah, I think 90 was more reasonable. 70, definitely not. I would have taken every casino that had Mets at 70 for the over-under. The 3-2. Swing and a miss outside. Volpe goes down. 4 strikeouts from Miller today. And the A's win 11-7. The rubber match will be tomorrow. The A's get to the Yanks in the pen. Trailed 6-4. They trailed 6-4. They score 7 the final 2 innings. And the A's get the dub. They will go to 2 games over 500. The Yankees still in first in the division. But they will play again tomorrow for the series. All right, again, no overtime tonight because I have to go to the game. We might do it tomorrow. Not sure because we'll be doing 3 games tomorrow. Big day tomorrow for streaming. We got a game at 12 o'clock, a game at 3 o'clock, and a game at 7 o'clock. So we got 2 UFL games, and we got the MLB game between the Guards and the Phils on Sunday Night Baseball. So appreciate all you guys tuning in. JG9 signing off. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Final score, A's 11, Yanks 7. Click for the link above to watch today's video on the bizarre controversy involving the Saints back in the 1970s. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a long, long day of streaming.